Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
If you like
A lot of wrestling on the YouTube, join our cult.
Hello and welcome to the throbbing, thrilling celebration of all things wrestling and diddlers with the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast. You're listening to the dulcet tones of Joel,
Hello.
the rice pudding that keeps it all together.
Yes.
Ross, the bit of jam, stir it up, make it pink of the podcast.
Bet you put no, it doesn't matter. An American Pie reference there, and I've stopped myself.
That's not what I was going for. And Maffew, the little spoon. How you doing, Joel?
Hot or cold rice pudding?
Oh, hot.
hot all day.
Cold's all right.
When?
What?
I don't know. I prefer hot.
We've been living in the streets. When
You can
cold
have it.
rice pudding.
You can have it cold.
I know I can. Thank you for giving me that option. But I mean, why?
I haven't had rice pudding in years.
I mean, neither.
It's not that good, is it?
It's awesome.
right.
I loved it as a
Really?
kid.
As a kid, yeah. Did you ever have ready breck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
as a
on,
kid.
Joel.
Sugar on top. Just ruin it
Bare
with sugar.
sugar.
Oh, yeah.
What's the difference between a rice pudding and a semolina? My gran used to give me semolina. There you go, Ross, you little nonce, you would say.
Yeah.
Have your sausages and your semolina. That's the main and the not together.
I wish these
say,
conversations are being recorded. It'd be hilarious nowadays.
What is semolina?
I thought semolina was a disease.
Well, I thought semolina was flour. Semolina flour. That's
It might be rice pudding made with semolina flour.
oh, maybe
But she always used to say it's not rice pudding, it's semolina.
semolina.
I think we're at a school with a lass called Semolina.
She used to be in WWE, didn't she? Had those vignettes for weeks. And then she turned up one week and then went away again. That's an Emelina joke in 2026. How are we doing?
That was very good. Wow. I can't believe you brought that round the wrestling.
I thought you were saying
Jesus.
Melina.
No, Emelina.
Emelina,
Semolina, Emelina.
Was it Emelina?
Of course
Yeah.
it was, Joel.
Yeah.
It was a big thing.
That was great. Remember that? What a
Joel's
time.
face light up. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, it was good. No, it wasn't. Ross, how are you doing?
Getting by. But I tell you what, my day has been perked up by Ossett Brewery. That is Ossett, O-S-S, aha, E-T-T, aha, Brewery on Instagram, who have sent us these lovely rat beers. This is the same sort of adjacent brewery that did the Harlem Heat Wave. They sent us back in the summer months. You remember that big old dirty can with sort of Harlem Heat on the surface of it. But this stuff is lovely. 4.3% session IPA. Little review, lads. Give me a little
Wow,
taste,
let's have
give
a
me
look.
little thoughts.
Cool.
How do you open a can? I do a little.
Oh,
And then
I'd
it's
do a
good.
tap with me fingernail.
I used to do that,
To
but
my
I think
darling.
it's a myth, innit?
I think it don't do it.
Yeah, but it turns
like
out
to
I am
do it
into
now.
superstition because I still do it. Right?
Yeah, same.
I'm not an IPA liker, but I'm going to do my best.
So what's your initial thoughts? It's light, it's airy,
Oh, it's delicious.
it's delicious. A little bit of hoppiness.
I'm very into
Just
that.
a little bit of
It's not too it's not too in your face.
Thick.
Yeah. It's not too IPA-y, but it's very
exactly
tasty.
what you said. Yeah, I like that because it doesn't taste like an IPA. A hazy,
Oh.
thirst-quenching, and completely crushable session IPA with flavors of pineapple, citrus, and cantaloupe.
Yeah, you can actually taste those flavors. That is very drinkable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very light.
Imagine that in the summer.
drinking.
We're sat here in
Yeah.
miserable February, storm, whatever the bollocks outside.
Yeah, if you look at this, our lovely gear on, I'm wearing the Montana Billy Sense of Era Crystal football shirt. My long hair make me look like a combination of some 90s footballer. David Ginola and Danny Baker off the Daz adverts, if I'm being honest with myself. Having a lovely little cheeky can. And yeah, you think it was a paradise outside.
I know,
It's
yeah.
not.
Yeah,
it's
it's horrible
rubbish.
outside.
It's minging. So windy today as
Yeah,
well.
and wet. 4 degrees, rain going sideways.
Yeah.
Terrible. But there's a link in the description if you want to have a look at this. Ossett Brewery, fantastic scenes on Instagram there as well.
There you go. Yeah, get a few of these and just load up YouTube, what summer looks like in other countries, and just shut your eyes and pretend, I guess. But thank you very much, Ossett Brewery.
Up the Ossett Brewery.
Oh, yes.
And in the news that's relevant
Remember
to
that
wrestling.
link, Joel. That's on you. I'll send you a link later.
Let me know that
Put it in
down.
the description.
Let me know that
If it's
down,
not
yeah.
there, we know it's your fault.
Yay, live admin. Ava leaves WWE.
Oh, this is what the
I
ultimate
can't
curse.
believe it.
Christ.
Unbelievable. Ava announced she has decided not to renew her WWE contract on Friday, January 30th. Curse strikes again.
I mean, first and foremost, that is staggering. Not only was she offered a new deal, she was offered a pay rise, which she wholly
doing such a good job.
doesn't deserve.
Deserve it.
She's all she was. Let's get it. We laughed at her,
Yeah.
but it was like laughing at her, not with her sort of vibes from us. I thought it was from me
Mostly,
anyway.
yeah.
She was terrible.
She was really bad.
She had a one-note character. Now, I think that wasn't down to how she was written, just how she can perform.
Right.
So the fact that she was offered a new deal and a pay rise, staggering.
yeah.
Falling upwards, I think they call it in the
They
trade.
do say that.
It's who you know.
The expectation is Ava will work for 7 Bucks Productions.
Yeah.
The company founded by, I always forget that's the name of his company. Jesus Christ.
You know why? Because I don't know, I've done Jim
yeah, we
Ross's
know, we
voice.
know. Wait, was that The Rock?
You know why? The Rock is coming back out.
JR. The R stands for Rock. Ava had been a part of the WWE since 2020, primarily working as an authority figure as the GM of NXT. Just days after announcing departure from WWE, she decided to go on X and delete her account, but I was all well and good going, Ross is going to be heartbroken first of all, and then it's like, good, she's gone. She was rubbish. She was terrible. I'm so glad. Went on Twitter and used her account to go, now I can say this with my full chest, middle finger emoji, ice, and that entire administration before deleting her Twitter. Ava, all is forgiven.
Go out with
all
a bang.
is forgiven. The best GM since Jerry Krause. Thank you very much for your hard work, Ava. You will be missed.
The fact she starts the sentence in that way will perhaps tell you, I'm just inferring stuff here, but I think it's safe to do so, that they're not allowed to say that kind of thing while they're contracted to that place. I'm not saying employed there, but you know what I mean.
That's just purely speculation on our behalf. When you've got Triple H going to RFK going, eating unleaded beef sounds like a good idea, mate. I'm healthy as out.
Yeah.
And he's my mate DT, as he calls him probably.
Oh, Donald Trump.
DT.
The father. I don't think there'll be any way of saying that. So how dare you, Ross?
I don't think so.
But it's obviously, we're saying she was terrible at her job because I think we can all agree that she was pretty bad on screen. She was also written terribly as well, which didn't help.
I was going to say, it's not as if the rest of the show was bloody Laurence Olivier. Yeah.
But as someone who has a penchant for like the naff wrestling of the 80s, the 90s, the noughties, the naff bits, she was the closest thing to it in the modern day. So there will be a gaping hole in my love for wrestling now that Ava's gone.
That's it. I will miss her. It's terrible as she is. She's fun to watch.
Like Robert Stone was there this week and made a logical booking call.
Yeah. It's almost boring.
Yeah, it's boring, isn't it?
Yeah.
You want Ava there, the idiot. She didn't know what she was doing in kayfabe, obviously, and in terms of her performance.
I will miss the Brian Alvarez rants.
Yeah.
Where he would just go on and on and on and get madder and madder, and I'm sure it's healthy. He now looks 30.
He does, aye.
That's what Ava did to him.
I tell you what, it's 2.0. It's like when Jamal Lascelles left my Newcastle United this week. Only Fabian Schär is left from Rafa Benitez's championship winning squad.
Really? It's
only one player. Fabian Schär's left from that squad. Who's left from 2.0 now? That's the parallel I'm making. You got Andre Chase, but he's a pale imitation of himself.
Tony D. Yeah.
Tony D, but he's
who now has a coat.
Yeah.
He's no longer Italian. He's a coat.
It's all dying out. It's such a shame. Stone, I guess you can say, but he's obviously just a logical man now and not just an innovator of cum. Tuesday.
Is it just JB?
Big JB, yeah. But even he's not the same. He's
boring
boring now.
And Booker T's like, he's going to get fired soon anyway. Yeah.
Freaking Booker it is, isn't it? That's it, really. Everything else has changed.
Damn.
God, it's heartbreaking, isn't it? Heartbreaking.
Hey, things change.
Don't know what you've
Some
got.
things don't change. Hangman speaks about that toe-skirling picture. Oh, what a lovely
That's
pun
nice.
there. There we go.
Nice.
Thank you. Could we just leave it like that?
Yeah.
A peek there, really.
I put the whole bloody statement in just about there because I try to pick the juicy bits, but it's all pretty juicy. So delete as you want to, Maffew. But there's a big long quote there from Hangman saying, "Don't take this as like me sort of like condoning what he did. It's still horrible what he did. Relationships are complicated. I think is in there as well. So
Well, you've just summarised it. Thank you. Thank you, Ross GBT. There's a very concise thing about, like, look, sometimes it's going to be a bit awkward if you've got mates and you've been friends with them for years and they do a whoopsie, and then now what do you do? And then everyone in the comments is like, you disown them and don't talk to them ever again, especially when it's Marty Scurll, who we don't appreciate naming on this podcast, but there he is. But he was a big part of the Elite and all that other stuff. He's not all bloody being the Elite episode, just ruining things like, when you're watching UK TV Gold and someone pops up, you're like, oh, he's not allowed on TV anymore. Won't be seeing him. I'm not going to read out your entire statement because I'm not your agent, mate. Stop putting values in wrestlers that don't exist. These people are cartoon characters. They are full of flaws. They will mess with you. Stop acting like they're saints. They play characters very well on TV.
Only get invested in their dogs. That's what I've learned.
The dogs will never take a picture of Marty Scurll.
And their relationships with each other.
No, Joel.
That's what you like.
That's a common misconception.
That's what you like
common
to do.
misconception.
Just because I follow the ones with nice dogs, I see their relationship.
That's
is
just
how
an
we get
add-on,
in.
right?
Yeah.
That's your in.
Did you know Roxanne Perez has got a lovely golden retriever?
No, who's she dating?
NXT, man. I don't know what his name is.
He's
not on TV yet.
Right.
But he's in the performance centre.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know about the dogs.
But I know about the dogs.
Oh, that's great.
Chelsea Green's got a fantastic pair of dogs, and she's got cats as well.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Walter and Dude the Doodle.
Two
big
good.
Dude the Doodle.
Aye.
Dude.
Yeah.
I like dude.
Dude's the OG, and then Walter's the little brother. And she's got the third one, who I've forgotten the name of, but she was a blind rescuee. That's the dog, not Chelsea Green. That's not her origin story.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so.
Thank you, Ross.
But I invest in people's dogs, not the wrestlers, because even Hangman will let you down from time to time, because it was a bit disappointing to see, wasn't it?
I did like the little bit thing of him going, Well, I took a photo of my friend who I hadn't seen for a while. I didn't know the photo would be posted online. It's like,
Yeah, I bet I hate him for that.
hashtag we want Marty. Yeah, we can't say the rest of the hashtag, what Marty to do. But yeah, I think we've talked about this long enough. So I have to put out that one only. So sorry.
Do we? I mean,
I think we've talked about this person long enough, so we'll move on.
This
Like the rest
nonsense.
of wrestling, we'll move on. Got that out or don't? I don't care. I ain't scared of him.
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame!
It's the Hall of Fame time.
bloody hell it is.
Oh my word.
Like these little ooh noises.
I wasn't here last week, but I'm surprised at who came third.
Me too.
It sounded like a winner.
Oh, well, let's have a look. In third place in condescending order, the Ninja Creamy. It makes ice cream out of anything.
I thought I had
22%.
a second place nailed down. I think we all accepted what was going to win after last week's segment because the laughs, Joel, they were a definite.
He just showed me him before we started rolling.
I was worried because I felt like I was laughing for 3 people there. And I'm like, it's gonna be, the funniest thing would have been getting no percent, but apparently other people liked it. But I remember saying, you should bring this in this week so we could all sample it. And I think the people knew that you would not do it. And that's why they gave you third
But
place.
it's hard though because the way you make the ice cream, you freeze it for a day and then you put it in the machine, then you eat it straight out of the machine. So to bring it in,
really?
I'd have to bring in the entire machine.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Sounds like a lot of
How
effort.
big is it? I was like, it was
I
portable
bet
thing.
it must be about yay tall.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then about, it's a narrow machine, but it's quite hefty. It's a 2-hander.
Why did you buy this machine then?
Stop being fat.
By making ice
Basically,
cream?
Making ice cream.
Make my own ice cream instead of buying the unhealthy
So
stuff.
it's healthy, right? Yeah.
So all you
It's
put,
healthy, yeah, right. I forgot about the health
all you
aspect
put
of it.
in is red top milk, Joel,
Yeah.
and then protein powder to get those gains, you know, my
Right.
brother.
Yeah,
and then the
yeah,
old xanthan gum and a little bit of flavour at the end, and that's all that's in there.
That's all it is.
That's all that's in
right.
there.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
not bad, is
it's
it?
incredible. The texture's the thing. It feels like real ice
Is it
cream.
like smooth? Is it like Mr. Whippy type?
He knows.
Yeah.
He knows Mr. Whippy. Did you do Mr. Whippy at school?
Did I do it?
Yeah.
Like, no? What do you
During
mean?
football, when you were warming up for football.
I don't think so.
No?
What was Mr.
Just
Whippy?
me then. Doesn't matter.
What was that?
Wait, what's
I showed you last week.
Remind me.
When you
want
stretch your
pizza?
hip flexors.
Oh, yeah.
Mr.
Oh, no.
Whippy.
No, I didn't. Oh, right. Yeah. Is that what it was called?
I remember now.
That's what we
Never heard it be called that.
I don't know if our football coach was a nonce, but there you go. That's what he would
Yeah.
call it. Time for Mr. Whippy, everybody.
right.
I'll make you scream, kids. Second place, the hypocrisy of The Undertaker for saying the business is too exposed during his own Tell All podcast.
Fraser will be
Tell
happy
all.
with that. He told me afterwards, he said Ross and Maffews were really good, and I felt disappointed in mine afterwards. So he'll be happy he came
Oh,
second.
coming
He was
33%.
expecting to come
It's a
third.
dog story.
Yes. But number one, baby YouTube thumbnails, which again, just as a concept was weird to explain. And I knew it may not work because Ross was on his phone looking on YouTube for this baby.
Well, it's the way you ex- the way you-
no, they're not real thumbnails.
The way you
Ross.
explained it made it feel like it was a real like YouTube trend that was kicking off.
But I said it
That's
to you
what I
once,
thought at first.
and I was still going through a few, and I saw it, and you were back on YouTube. Like, no, Ross, I wasn't lying to you. I'm not gaslighting. Ross thinking Matthew's trying to keep you away from the exciting baby YouTube discussions. 46%. I had a good time laughing at that, and I'm glad other people seem to as well. Yes.
It is
So
good.
all it is, Joel, is people that have made like YouTube trends put babies in.
Oh, right, yeah,
satirical.
I've seen it, yeah.
It's satirical. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Matthew could have said that one word, and I wouldn't have gone down the rabbit hole of looking for babies on YouTube. But there we go.
We should have listed the thumbnails people have made, and Ross was like, "This looks really good. This I'd like to see a baby discuss."
What were you typing
the
in?
benefits of
The
different
thing I
toys.
typed in was baby conspiracy theories
God, I wonder what comes
because
of
the
that.
thumbnail,
They're not real.
It's like one of the thumbnails was always like, "Where does all the milk come from?"
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for voting on that. I'm having a good streak this year.
All right.
I know, thought I'd brag about it. Because, this means I'm going to lose this week. But this week I'm picking something that's very near and dear to my heart. It's been something that people have been trying to find for a long, long time. My friend messaged me this week and goes, it's been uploaded finally. It's got like 20 views on YouTube. But
Is it?
someone's finally uploaded the South Cleveland Garages radio advert.
I don't know what this is.
Played for years in the Northeast.
Right.
Gary Durham, Tyne and Weir area, I believe. Maybe Stockton would make more sense. But anyway, it's just this radio advert that everyone remembers the jingle of, but it hasn't been uploaded anywhere. So this is going to be so unimpressive if I continue talking about it. Please press play.
What years are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm going to say.
90s to 2000s.
I might recognise it then.
you might.
There is a car which outsells the Fiat Coupe in Italy, boasts Porsche-tuned suspension, and has just received a stunning new look for 2000. That car is the Hyundai Coupe. See it at South Cleveland garages from February the 14th. The new coupe with distinctive looks inside and out.
Is that
manufactured in one of the most advanced plants in the world.
I've been a Hyundai.
Where the better play.
My helicopter doesn't go over there.
Designed to be more appealing than ever. The Hyundai Coupe will appeal to your wallet too. 1.6 on the road prices start from just $13,999. South Cleveland garages on the Trunk Road, Middlesbrough.
Yes! So happy that's online.
I actually got Tina Turner in to perform that.
Yeah, I can't believe the money they put into that. Bloody hell.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's, I won't look at them on there because it plays the actual songs, but there's videos of people in borough nightclubs and they put Simply the Best on and lower the volume so everyone yells, South Cleveland garages.
I don't know what I was expecting, really.
I'm so happy that's online. That was lost media. That was our Tom McGee versus Bret Hart.
Right.
And it's online now, and 20 people have watched it. No one cares. So I need to bring this because it's such a local.
Fair enough.
Jingles are incredible though, because
Very
I was saying to Kaylee today when I passed the shop on the big road over there. It's called New Bridge Street Betting Centre, and I was like, "Oh, I remember the jingle for when I was going to school in my mum's car. It's the best bed shop you've ever seen. New Bridge Street Betting Centre."
That's a good jingle.
Yeah. It's like 2 verses long. I got about half the verses done, but it's like just what sticks in your head. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, 800 00
1066.
Yeah, some of these things just stick in your head forever.
Good stuff.
What was the multi-pack cereal one? I don't know which one to choose, but lucky for me, I can't lose. It was an octopus with his multi-pack.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, when kids that have really small cereal boxes,
Cereals,
I guess to make them look like everything was in perspective, like Lord of the Rings. Anyway, yeah, I'm not talking about jingles the rest of this podcast. As fun as it would be. Second place was Ye.
Yeah. Well, full disclosure, my Hall of Fame pick was what Ross is going to pick. I'm going to let him have it.
No,
That's nice of
I'm
you.
going to be the bigger man.
The way we claim them around here is if you put it in a chat first, it's yours. But I messaged you saying, Joe, here's my Hall of Fame. And you're like, no, I was going to pick that one. I didn't know. I've got no crystal ball.
But what am I supposed to do? I can't put it in a chat.
Put it in the podcast chat?
No, 'cause then it spoils it for everyone. You want to be surprised, don't you?
Anyway, you've got to claim it as well. Anyway,
That was
your
mine.
backup?
So I'm going to have to go with my emergency backup. And you'll be sorry that I have, because this is going to win, let me tell you.
Oh, good. Go on.
I'm going to nominate beef flavored hula hoops.
Oh, I have not had them in
Come on.
ages, mate. That's a good pick. It's probably
Yeah,
like gay
right?
talk in there, but oh my God,
Oh,
yes.
bloody hell.
By far the best flavour of the hoops.
Thank you. I think that meat flavored crisps as a whole are the worst, typically the worst ones. Beef flavored crisps, no good. Give me cheese and onion. Give me salt and vinegar. Hula hoops, though, you're right. They're the best flavor. And I can't describe why. I don't know why it is. But I had some today. I had some earlier in the week. They're delicious. Second place is original as well.
Yeah, probably them.
It's unusual. Why does it only apply to hula hoops and not other crisps?
That must be what they put in it.
It's got to be a texture thing, surely, as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think
I'll go with
I think
that.
it is
The
a bit. Yeah.
thickness.
So beef flavored hula hoops. If you haven't had them for a while, try them again, because let me tell you,
I might actually.
they're up there. A tier crisps, I'd say.
Yeah.
A tier.
A tier, not S, but A.
Wait, well, what's S tier?
Whoa, now you're asking. God.
Oh, no, if I had to pick one, it'd be them. What they call? Oh, I can't remember the name. Last time I had them was probably in the 2000s. The crinkled crisps.
McCoy's?
Yeah.
McCoy's are good.
Yeah,
I like
McCoy's
I like
cheese
a
and onion
crinkled
S
cut.
tier.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I don't mind. I don't know if you count these as crisps, but you know those poppadoms, those sensations poppadoms.
Oh,
you get?
God,
the mango and summit chutney one. Yeah.
There's this weird thing, and I walk past them at Morrison's where I'm ironically like drawn to them.
Yeah,
Like,
same,
no, stop eating them.
If they're on offer, it's so hard not to just,
Yeah.
Prawn cocktail, Walkers don't get better.
prawn cocktail Walkers.
Salt and vinegar I'll throw in there as well.
Yeah.
Although the only complaint with the Walker's bag is obviously the amount you get inside. What they
Yeah.
do with the rest
I
of the
know.
bag, it's filled with air. It's disgusting.
My girlfriend thinks I'm really weird for liking prawn cocktail crisps. Like, as
She's
one-
weird
as one
for
of-
not
as one of my
quite
favourites.
She's weird.
They're great, right?
Get
The
rid of
best.
her.
The best.
I'd say they're better than salt and vinegar.
What's her favourite crisp flavor?
Salt and vinegar.
Okay, well, I can't argue with that.
I will say though, a Walker's prawn cocktail, it has to be Walker's. It can't be like
Really?
another. when you get another brand's prawn cocktail, it's not the same.
I would actually say that Walker's prawn cocktail. I like prawn cocktails of flavour under the crisps. Walker's isn't that good. I think it's a little bit too sweet.
Yeah, I don't any at Pringles. Fine. Do you know those salt and vinegar spirals you get?
Yes. They're nice.
You can get prawn cocktail of them,
yeah.
and they are delicious. I'd devour a bag of
I
them.
love the crisps.
Well, going back to hula hoops, did you ever have a thing as a kid when you would put them on?
course.
Okay, I wasn't
Of course.
because
That's what
I would do that
everyone
every
did.
time I'd have hula hoops, and I think that's when my parents watched me and went, "Okay, I think there's something wrong with our child."
And then you eat them one by one.
Oh yeah,
Pin
exactly.
your brother down and stick it in his ear hole and stick it up his nose. No?
No. I was the younger brother, so no.
No, I don't want my brother infecting my lovely beef-flavored hula hoops.
Yeah.
Oh,
well.
okay, that's a good pick.
Thank you.
That might be. I like the discussion of just crisp toppings,
I love crisps.
flavors, whatever.
Give me crisps over chocolate or sweets or whatever. Crisps all the way.
Yeah.
I love them.
I'll put it in the conversation for the best sandwich fella. You get a crisp
Yeah.
sandwich, cut the crusts off. That's the only time I cut a crust off. Flatten it so you get the crunch, and then we go in.
Why crusts off?
Just with a crisp sandwich. I don't know what it is, but when they press and the crust not being there, so it is like a flat.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I used to have crisp sandwiches all the time.
It's the bit
So
where all the
good.
Americans go, "Oh God, the Brits are talking about cuisine again."
Yeah. Well, ours is better than theirs anyway. Theirs is everyone else's. Oh, we have hamburgers.
Yeah.
Where are they from? Germany. Oh, we love French fries. Clues in the title, pal, not yours. Get your own food.
No, they have freedom fries. Remember?
They have hot dogs.
What?
Wow. Get your. Oh, is that even a German food? I don't know. Where's a hot dog from?
Well, I don't know. Frankfurters are from Germany, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Bratwurst.
That's right. Frankfurters, they're from Oostburg. Anyway, moving on from food, we'll be here all day. But
Yeah,
thank you very
we'll
much for that. We'll descend into food. What is yours, Ross?
It's a video.
Yay.
Just play the construction of this video, let alone what happened in the video. But this Australian channel, I don't know what channel it is. I didn't even care to look. But
7 News.
this is unbelievable from 7
A
News.
chair thrown outside a strip club
Oh,
hits a man in the head and he goes
fantastic.
down
Full screen it,
hard.
please, Joe.
It
Full
happened
screen.
here around 9:20 last night on King Street in the city outside
Paul
Bar
Dowsley.
20. The man and a mate had been
mate.
inside but were thrown out. One of them grabbed a chair from a restaurant next door, despite staff and customers there trying to stop him.
Yeah,
and
give
it's
that back.
suspected he was trying to throw it at security at the front door. But instead, hit his mate in the head.
Oh, no!
Look at the security guard as well.
Police and ambulance will have full details. 7 News tonight at 6.
Oh, that's such good boo house.
So to set the scene, these two men have been arseholes inside of a strippers. So the first and foremost,
strippers, is
they've
it?
been caught in 4K at the strippers.
Yeah.
So the wives might have seen. So that's strike number 1 in their book.
Yeah.
Second of all, Kane tries to help out. Who we're comparing that to? Jamie Noble. And he's trying to lob this chair at the security guards who've kicked them out. And he goes leg first as the chair from a great distance.
Right in the bald spot. Very wonderful
great.
editing because they capture him going, "Oh no, I've stoned me mate's crows."
I love his reaction.
But this has gone obviously viral over the last few days. There's like 25 different angles which I've seen this week. But it was like the construction of that news piece there because the news reporter's playing into the poo house of what's happened there. So
And then the security, they show a longer bit at the start, I think. The security guard sees what happened and goes, you did that to your mate. Yeah. He's slapping his hands going, you hit your mate.
This is just lying there unconscious. It's fantastic. What a story.
He's put his suit on, report that.
he's just got his shorts and flip-flops on down below.
Yeah.
Straight to the beach to laugh at these two afterwards.
Is my reporting on a stripper brawl suit.
That's great.
Oh, outstanding.
Yeah.
We're going to call that.
I've got no idea. Arsehole decapitated by chair outside the strippers.
No, that's your Instagram feed, mate. No.
But what a video.
Yeah.
JF G'day.
Hey!
Hard to beat that.
Because
Yeah.
the decapitation.
Stop saying decapitation. We've already brought up Marty's skull. We need to have money. This YouTube video needs to be okay. Anyway, so yes, those pics are Aussie getting decapitated. Brackets a lol. Brief hula hoops.
Yep.
And brackets the best flavour of hula hoops. That'll get people annoyed and start a conversation.
Yeah,
Like
sure. Let's go with that.
And mine is South Cleveland Garages, simply the best. So all the
What a
people remember
weird
that
week.
jingle. I hope you've done your stretches today. For everybody else, you can go to patreon.com/Cultaholic and start putting your votes in. And you can also become a proud supporter of this channel. How proud, Maffew? Well, we sing songs about you.
Oh, yeah.
Reno 2200.
It's from the future.
Pop a cap in that ass.
Throwing the future chairs at the future strippers. Levi LaRue.
Going in for the kill. And he's doing it for the thrill. The thrill.
Understand.
Jimmy Gillen.
Gillan. The best a man can get.
I think he likes cats.
He does.
Okay, good. Tay 2.
Na 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 na.
Oof.
Na na na.
What?
Tay 2. And Mike Kavanagh.
Oh, it's Kavanagh.
Kavanagh.
It's Kavanagh. It's Kavanagh. You know, Jim Henson got that from a dirty film. That song.
Did he?
What film?
What film?
A dirty one. A porny one.
Yeah, but like, you know, has it got a?
I don't know the name of it. It was an
Oh,
old
right.
one. So, but Jim Henson saw that and go, that'd be really good for my children's
did it
show
involve-
about puppets.
I was going to say, did it involve puppets in the actual
I like the idea of Jim Henson going to see a dirty film.
about puppets? Oh no, it doesn't matter.
Don't make it weird. Thank you very much. Happy voting.
That says this week in the wrestling. It's this bloody week in the wrestling.
Are you ready?
Yes.
This week in wrestling.
Sure is.
SmackDown starts us off in beautiful downtown Saudi Arabia. The Vision interrupts Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso.
I tell you what, the most it's the Cardinal Sin of podcasting.
Pies are ready.
No.
Well,
Carry on.
who's that, Joe?
My girlfriend.
Oh, what's the tea?
She said, "Hello, how are you?"
Oh,
So that's
You
nice.
got a lie and say you're all right.
Doing a podcast.
but are the darts players staying at her hotel?
I don't know.
Oh.
Is there darts in town? Is there?
It's on tonight. That's last night.
I don't think she gets darts.
Thursday night.
players.
But
Where's the dart?
at the arena. They were all on the quayside yesterday doing a big
Oh,
photo
really?
shoot.
Oh, I didn't know.
Aye. But I
had no
thought
idea.
just because the footballers stay, I was like, oh, the dance
Yeah.
players stay.
I'm
No,
not sure. I don't think so. I
that's
don't
a
know.
shame.
Oh, well, that's a lot more interesting than this bloody episode of SmackDown, let me tell you. So
Well-
we'll skim through this.
I agree.
Maffew, there was
Aye.
booze when Cody Rhodes was pondering whether he could win the Royal Rumble for a third time. Heavy, no chance.
Is it done Cody any favours for them doing these international tours back to back when he's the most American to ever American, and that's not quite that popular right now in other parts of the world?
That
is
is
it
true.
part of that he's getting this negative reaction, or is it just Cody?
It might be also Sami Zayn, obviously similar faiths to most people over there, I assume. So I don't want to say hometown hero, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we know.
So,
He's
I think-
treated like one, yeah.
Yeah, I think the heart of the nation with Sami Zayn on that weekend, weren't they? So Cody going, I'm going to win. Brrr.
Yeah, that's why I thought. But so many people are like, aha, he's gone back to the later days of AEW where people realize he's a poo house. And I'm like, it could just be they've been everywhere else but America.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've read the news at the minute, apart from Aussies losing their heads, but it's not pro him.
It could be a bit of both, couldn't it? Because he has been on top for a long time now. But
Yeah.
I'm not sick of Cody. I still like him. I won't boo him.
Yeah, I think he's a great character and very charismatic as a babyface. I think it's just because they've done all these tours and, you know,
It's a good point. I didn't think about that with him being Mr. America.
basically.
That's a good point.
It's on his neck.
Without the mask.
Oh, yes, right. Yes.
That's a wrestling reference.
It was. It's very rare we get them on the show.
I didn't like this opening segment because it was basically, here's everybody who might win, and we're going to take our turns talking. Here's how we're going to do it, and let's take your turn now, and then you do your bit, and then we'll go home. Paul says Braun Breaker's going to win. Orton wants the Vision to come down for a Saudi Arabian arse-kicking, which I thought was a turn of phrase. Lots of time taken to set up a meaningless 8-man tag match later. Is all I've got to say about the opening segment.
I've got nothing there.
Yeah, totally agree. It's just your standard everyone saying they're going to win the Rumble, which I thought, all right, fine, because you always need one of them. Let's get it out of the way now. But it felt like the entire SmackDown was kind of that.
Yeah,
It just felt like a big tease to the Rumble.
Yeah,
Nothing happened.
I think it's all what we thought was going to happen, but there has been at least one moment that happened on SmackDown before a PLE to make you go, "Ooh, I'm glad I watched this." That didn't really happen in this episode, did it?
No.
We did get United States Champion Kamala Hayes defeating Rey Fenix.
Ray not getting any pop at the start because his theme is wank, but also the booking has been worse.
That was hilarious because he's done that in a few of the tours when it's like, well, we've got a deflated roster. Let's have Phoenix do his full entrance. Nothing.
Yeah.
He just does that. And
The
then no one
noise
cares.
at the I don't know what the word says, but it's just the
Yeah.
and then
Doesn't fit
silence,
him at all.
and then there's a big just Def Rebel don't understand wrestling themes, and that was proven. It's always hammered home on a Rumble weekend.
Yeah,
because you get
proper.
everybody's theme back to back, and they're all well, apart from Natalia's new theme, I quite like that one. To be fair,
Yeah.
Sorry, Natty's theme.
Yeah.
I think what does she use for Bloodsport? It's a Rage Against the Machine song. I think that what they made is like a
Oh, okay.
inspired by that one. Is it just Killing in the Name of? I can't remember
Yeah.
now. Yeah, but I
Killing in the
horrible
Natty
theme.
of, yeah.
Killing in the Natty of. Match was great. I've written down such a modern match with all the modern tropes from two modern men.
Oh, yeah. They are modern men, aren't they?
I love how you can sum up a lot of things in a little bit of words.
I don't know what else
Very
to say
good.
because I had all the tropes of just a modern TV wrestling match. If they want Rey Fenix to get over, like they did with Carmelo Hayes for the longest time, just have him wrestle every single week, and the people will care more and more and more, hopefully, and not go the Johnny Gargano way of just not caring when he appears, but then by the end they'll care, but then they'll go next week and they won't care again. So hopefully it's a start of a stretch for Rey Fenix doing the wrestling on TV more often. I don't hold my breath on that.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good match. Phoenix looked really good. It was a good spotlight for him. Sometimes it's hard to care about these thrown together matches, though, just because there's no story going into them. Despite how good the matches are, it's just like there's nothing of consequence that really happens.
The United
It's
States
just
Championship, Joe.
it's just to watch some good wrestling, which is fine to have those matches every week. I don't mind it too much, but I do want Carmelo Hayes to get into something a bit meatier eventually.
I'm with
You
you.
know?
Yeah.
Which
Maybe
it
we'll
looked
get
like he
there.
was going to do with Ciampa, but then he went away. Oh no, that was Elia, wasn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Which they could circle back to because also backstage we see Elia wearing that Liverpool 90s Cup final suit for some reason. The cream number. What's he wearing that for in 2026? And he says to Miz his new catchphrase, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Tonight your pain will entertain.
You know what? That's an all right catchphrase for him.
Yeah. When he's wearing that suit, it was fantastic.
He's just mad, isn't he? He's a mad dragon.
It's like going,
What's he like?
champions.
Yeah, he could do that.
Yeah. The JD attempted to drive a wedge between Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
A potato wedge?
Oh.
Christ.
Before that, though, we saw the Tombola.
Yeah, it's
The
back.
segment before, Damian Priest gets a bad number, but that's only going to give me more time to beat up some fools.
What did he get? I think it was 7. Number 7 he got in the end. Yeah, it's not
Just
the
nice
best.
to
He
Tom
said
Bowler.
more like 6, 7, and the kid's like, don't patronize us.
I've written down. Bliss and Charlotte both want to win the Rumble, but they are partners, so they can't win the Rumble at the same time. Ha ha ha.
They're not Luger and Brett. No. Bloody hell.
Or Cena and Dave that time.
Yes.
Which defied physics.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ross. Is there a video on the channel that explains that in more detail?
Probably several about the 2005 Royal Rumble. I'm sure if you type in YouTube, Cultaholic 2005 Royal Rumble, you'll get umpteen videos about it.
Yeah, but more specifically, one that was uploaded this week about it.
Was it really? I've been...
Well, how am I? Wait, something's really bad if I'm knowing more about this than you. Bless you, mate. What was it?
2000,
Yeah, the botched
2005 one.
eliminations. Yeah, the thumbnail.
Oh,
the
the
thumbnail
eliminations.
was sat
Yes,
down,
yes,
Vince going, "Urgh."
that was a history of. I think it's every single proper botched one of all time, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
check that
number
out, it's
one.
good.
Should be number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I think there was only like 11 or 12, like, all the way through the list, which I
That
thought was
Alex
incredible.
Riley
Yeah.
at 2011.
Don't ask
I
me to
think.
name them all.
Yeah. And, well, the debate about Rock and Big Show will persist to this day. Anyway, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss defeated Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez.
Bliss says Liv Morgan helping the other two to win the Rumble is not a plan, when quite literally, it is.
I thought that too. It's a fine enough plan, isn't it?
And it's the main storyline for the men's Rumble heading into the Rumble weekend. Braun Breaker is going to win the Rumble thanks to his pals.
Yep.
What's Bliss talking about? Thank God the lasses were in their gear and ready to wrestle because Aldous puts them in there for a shoot match. And I hate that about wrestling. If I was in charge of the WWE, if you were booked on the TV show, you'd have to wear your gear at all times. We can't have people wearing their street clothes for a segment and then their gear here because then it all falls down in kayfabe. And despite Unreal, I still want it to be real.
I was going to say, no, I disagree strongly, but it doesn't work here because the gear that they have to wear, which apparently, the other news, allegedly, the women have to be paying their own money for these outfits.
They've got to make their own, yeah.
Making the Romans a funny way of doing it, but yeah. But
Well,
Sol
Sol
Rucker,
Rucker,
else
yeah.
did it.
yeah.
Oh, did she? Oh, okay.
says-
There's a video
She
online.
says
of
there's
it.
a miscommunication or something, I think is the quote, isn't it? Did she just have her normal gear made and they told, you need to have everything covered up? And she was like, oh, bollocks.
Possibly, because she also
That would
said
make a lot of sense,
she also
Michael.
said she wouldn't allow, they weren't allowed skulls or anything on it. Her gear had skulls on that she wasn't allowed to use, and she wasn't allowed the word Soul Snatcher on it either. So
That's just triggered a little thing in my head there. I was thinking about Aleister Black. Because Aleister Black was on the plane. We saw him in the background of a picture with Ray and a couple of other maskless wrestlers. And I was thinking, why? Well, they've flown him over there, but not put him in the Rumble. But there was that story, wasn't there, years ago, that his tattoos were too much.
oh,
that would make sense then, because
that does make sense.
those tattoos and skulls remind them of journalists.
God, yeah.
You want to be careful. Do you not see that guy who said something bad about the Saudis and then his phone got hacked and he got beaten up in the street by a man? It was in the news this week.
Where was he when he said
In
this?
London.
In London?
In
Oh.
London.
What happened to his phone?
Apparently, the battery started draining very quickly. You know, the thing started. He was
That's
like,
just
what's going
Apple.
on here?
No, wait a minute, what?
No, it was on the BBC website. So who am I to tell
Oh,
it,
don't go on
right?
the BBC website then. You won't get hacked.
Yeah, there you go.
What were we saying? The match was good because everyone worked well together with no issue, rendering the promo even more of a waste of time than it already was at the start of the match. The distraction from Steve at ringside was enough of an opening for the Funny Friends to get the win via a bliss.
Funny friends.
The Funny Friends. They're funny friends, aren't they? Are they friends? Are they not? Who knows what might happen next week? But they get the win. It was just a load of meta again. I don't know what else to say.
It was just fine, wasn't it? Just a fine match. It still shocks me to see Charlotte get like a big babyface reaction. She's really over. It's strange to see.
As we've said, it's very confusing. These segments and interactions they've had together have never been worse, and she's never been more over.
It's
They were in these
confusing.
awful segments.
The start of the Women's Rumble.
Oh,
I know it only lasted 90
annoyed
seconds,
me.
but I think I could have written a whole novel in the time I actually took for that to end. It's painful.
It really annoyed me. I don't know why.
They've had less chemistry than our first episodes.
That's impossible.
And the only noteworthy thing of the episode next was Action versus Johnny Gargano, because as they're making their blurry entrance, Braun Breaker was announced as being entrance number 1.
Which, to be fair, they worked into a story that made sense.
Yeah.
They did turn something out of that.
Because Heyman goes, well, they're making F around and find out a catchphrase. F-A-F-O. That's what that, Fafo. It doesn't matter.
I should have said Fafo.
Yeah. Fafo.
As the kids say,
Hey,
Pierce,
you Fafo.
Fafo.
This was put down to Pierce's mind games, like getting into Braun's head that, he's going to be number 1, then 24 hours later, he's number 2, so it's just as bad, but not quite.
Yeah.
But I would argue
Which is
worse.
a good point.
I would argue worse. You want to be
2.
out of number 1 and number 2, you want to be number 1.
Does it matter?
Yeah, because number 1, you get in the ring, you got time to relax, and then just see your opponent come down. But number 2, you're straight in the ring and wrestling.
Ah,
a
well,
good
that's
point,
not what
yeah.
happened, though.
No,
But no, obviously didn't help it at all. So you are also right at the same time. Any thoughts on the match, Ross?
Gargano is more over in Saudi Arabia than he is in America. He's not had reactions like this since 2019, I've written down.
Right. One thing we've noticed, Saudi people love NXT.
They do.
And probably old fans as well, going back to when Gargano was on there.
It's so odd because you look at the crowd and they're all they look like teenagers, young men, young adults.
Yeah.
But Rey Mysterio got the loudest pop in the Rumble. So they're clearly, I don't know.
They know their stuff.
Do they only get served wrestle up until 2010 or something like that?
Yeah, they must it must be what they can get on Daily Motion. I don't know who you access the wrestling over there, but yeah, they've got good taste.
It was another well-worked match between the pair, but as Joel mentioned earlier, caring about this stuff is quite hard with the storyline that they're doing. Axiom gets distracted by the mask while going for a golden ratio, which leads to a mask rip, but Axiom has somehow got hold of the second mask, and that allows him to put it on and get the win. It was nice. Another Butland's finish for this feud.
All about masks. Yeah. Good match with great wrestlers. I assume that this is because it felt a bit weird, Gargano continuing this feud now that Ciampa isn't there, but I assume this might be the end of the feud now and we can all move on.
Yeah, Cole yelled, "The saga is over."
Yeah, the grand epic finale.
Because he was watching Lord of the Rings on Netflix.
Yeah, so I wouldn't mind Fraxium getting back in the tag title picture now. That'd be nice.
Oh, that'd be a death note, Joel.
Yeah,
They don't care about tag team wrestling.
I know they don't.
Send them back to NXT.
But they're so fun when that
They
tag
are.
team's great. They're so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
look how so fast. Look how quick that push lasted.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice to see Gargano over. And it's a shame we didn't hit more chants from the Saudi crowd. Like, we want Yuji Nagata.
I do fear for his future. I don't know when his contract's up or anything like that, but now the champ is gone.
Yeah.
And the reactions that he does get when he's by himself on the main roster, it does make you wonder, like, ooh.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? 'Cause he's such a good wrestler.
I think he's one of those guys that Ricochet was tweeting about this week about like how we can just get people and just make them spin their wheels so much they just lose all the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Which someone pointed out, and I've forgotten about this. Remember when Daniel Bryan said he was disassociating when he was at the main event of WrestleMania?
Did he?
He said he was just thinking about other things. Like the biggest stage in all of wrestling. He's like, we're going to have for tea tonight.
Mania 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said he was going through a bad time as well, didn't he? 'Cause I think his dad passed around then.
Oh, well, my apologies then. I'm just handpicking bits of news.
No, because I think I listened to an interview with him and he's saying that like he doesn't remember that as like a fond memory now because he was just going through a lot of stuff around that time. So
Oh, well, I take that back then. I apologize.
no, but probably that as well.
Thank you for correcting me.
No. I think both can be true. Yeah.
Gunther vowed to end AJ Styles' career, proving that he is not a liar.
No, he's not. There's nothing else to say about this one as well. Styles says that he wants a retirement tour to last longer than February. Gunther says that he sailed his boat to the arena. Oh, yeah, because he had his outfit on like a Tory seaman. That's what I've written down in my notes there. He looked like a Tory seaman.
Is that what that was about?
Seaman.
I thought there was some sort of expression.
Nah, so did I. I've just not written my notes very well.
Oh,
but
no,
yes,
thank you.
I liked Gunther's clothing. Because you
Yeah.
wouldn't anticipate him to wear boating shoes and trousers and blazer, but he did.
But by God, he can pull it off.
Oh, yes, he can.
Suave, man.
And put it on.
Yeah, this didn't really do anything.
There was nothing to say about this segment, was there?
It didn't really do anything to build any further interest to the match.
It's a shame we don't do this podcast live. Because I reckon that we could get these headings off WWE.com and we could predict what's going to happen and then watch the segment and then get it right. Because if you predicted,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's almost like WWE's, running the gerbil wheel.
they are. Just spinning their wheels.
That was a way better way of saying it.
Gerbil
Running the
wheel.
gerbil wheel. Run up that wheel
Up the
to make a
Lemmy,
deal with God.
up the Lemmy Winks.
Ilya Dragunov defeated The Miz. What do you think, Ross?
Well, Ilya Dragunov captivating as anything again. Maybe the highlight of the entire show for me. Just he gets chopped at the start. Yes, this is what I like. He's clapping about it. It's fantastic. Fair play to The Miz, right? Because he is an old fella now, relatively speaking, for the roster. And he wrestled an Ilya match. He went along with the bit the entire way, which put over Ilya more than it would have done if he just wrestled a Miz match against Ilya, if that makes any kind of sense.
That does make sense.
Yeah, he got slapped. Piss out of him. Fantastic. Good little TV match.
You could see that Miz put effort in, which is nice to see. It was a bit of a weird matchup, but it was just for Ilya to batter the Miz, which is fine. Not too much more to say on it, really.
Yeah, he's gone lossless all of last year, and he was lossless on the Lad Bible. Who got them UK versus USA.
Oh,
drinks and
yeah.
snacks.
What, Ilya or the Miz?
Miz was on there. It'll be hilarious in that. But I mean, they had Miz. It was so brutal. The comparison they had a Frappuccino from Starbucks versus Bovril. Like, how is that a comparison?
Yeah, that's
One's
very
laced
different.
with sugar.
Yeah.
And the other one's laced with mud.
Yeah, I mean, I like both of them, but you can't just go, I'll have a cheeky Bovril before on my way to work. It's like, no, it's not how it works.
Horses, that surely.
Yeah, we were furious with that.
Yeah. What is the American Bovril? What keeps you warm? If you're at a sporting event in the height of December and you're in America, what keeps you warm?
A Bud Light.
I don't know.
Do you see the
Hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate, yeah.
Okay.
But that's here as well.
Yeah. Do you see the Matt Cardona episode that went live this week?
No, I have to
Same-
space them out.
Same concept, and they give him a Chelsea. Oh, what was it called? There was some sort of pun about him licking Chelsea, and it was funny, but I've butchered it.
Great.
Was it a Chelsea bun? He was like, ha ha.
Oh, wait,
Licking the
what's a Chelsea
icing
bun?
off.
It's like icing on top, cherry.
Cherry, yeah.
That's called a Chelsea bun.
Chelsea bun, yeah.
Where? Chelsea.
Probably Chelsea, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know,
Never heard that before. in my
Oh,
life.
really?
Chelsea
It's
bun.
one of, yeah, it's one of them.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Chelsea
Oh, they did that just for
That's
the
not what
porn.
they served
Come
him.
on.
They served him like a. Yeah, that one. It's a Greg's Chelsea bun.
I'm thinking
There
of the
you
one
go.
with that icing on and one cherry on top. That's what I'm thinking
That's called
of,
a
yeah.
Chelsea bun? Oh.
It's a Greg's Chelsea bun, but a regular
Ah.
Chelsea bun looks like that, which is just a pastry.
Yeah, they did that just for the pun,
Yeah.
which I commend them for. And then Drew McIntyre derailed Cody, Randy, Sammy, Jay, and The Vision. Oh, sorry, what? Versus...
Drew
okay, this is very
McIntyre,
typed.
he derailed Cody
No, the
Rhodes.
match. They would take on The Vision, right? Jacob Two attacked Drew McIntyre, blah, 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 paint by numbers. What about you, Ross?
Long entrances must meet the word count to make it to 3 hours, so we do in these kind of shows. The heels get things going before Cody's even in the ring, which is brilliant tactics. Cody did a Rikishi bump off a Bron Breakker lariat, which I was very much liking to see. Cody took a good beating in this one. It's all about Cody, apparently. Teed up the hot tag for Orton Well, who, despite having the easiest job in the world, played the hits, but with great vigor and energy, I've written down.
He's the Rolling Stones.
What a load of wank. This is my notes I'm talking about here, because the match was all right. Then we got to the end, and I was thinking, oh my God, we've got to like a go-home show before the Rumble. This was the go-home SmackDown before the Rumble, and we've not had one. That's how it would have worked if he was in the Rumble. And then we got 25 all in a row.
It's exactly like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, Christ.
Just so Cole could go, did you know if they do that tomorrow?
Yeah.
But at least it wasn't like the Vince days, because back like the latter Vince days, the go-home Raw and SmackDown for his shows, it was every segment. Every single segment. So at least it was just condensed until the end.
It's like when Money in the Bank arrives and goes, well, if he climbs that ladder on Saturday.
Remember that segment before Money in the Bank when they were all sitting on top of the ladder?
Jesus.
God.
That's art, though.
Yeah, it is art. High art.
I was about to say if Damon Albarn does that, that's the guy from
Blur.
Yeah. What's he called?
Damien Hirst.
Damon Hirst. Yeah. If he puts some pigs on top of ladders like that, everyone's going, whoa. It's artwork, that.
Yeah.
But I can't believe Drew, because Drew cut a promo early on going, haha, Sami's in his big fat mouth, got him wrestling the night before his biggest match of his life. Why wouldn't he just let him wrestle some more, Drew, instead of attacking him? Silly man.
Yeah.
That is a very good point.
Yeah.
It's almost like this was a lazy SmackDown.
It was, yeah.
This match, it was a big, fun tag match, but it felt very house showy. Just like good guys versus bad guys, you know.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
And I did make... Sorry, are you still...
No, that was it, really. I don't have much to say on it.
They did the tag title switch last week, and they usually save something like that for, the SmackDown before PLE. But I think this went, well, there's like, 10 airplane tickets we're saving by not flying these guys
Pretty
out.
much,
so
yeah.
this went, now it's not doing it. So that's what it felt like. So we got a lovely promo.
They had Jacob Fatu do a promo with Shinsuke Nakamura, didn't they? Where he's like, I want to wrestle you. And then, I want to wrestle you.
Yeah.
Oh, do you reckon they couldn't have the White Chicks come out because of all their imagery? I mean, they're like, lots of black tattoos come to life.
Yeah.
It's true, Annie. Yeah.
Rowan's all tatted up, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, potentially. Yeah, I forgot that was just like the first Saudi show, I think. That was a story about Aleister Black not being allowed out there with his nipples out because his tattoos were... Is it too provocative? Is that the right way to put it? I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, though. Yeah.
Different cultures, eh?
Hey, what are they like?
What they're like, yeah.
Not like a real country like us with our crisp sandwiches. And then the Royal Rumble. I think we'll get this out of the way because I think the number one discussion watching this live, paying too much attention to people online, was the fact people going, wait a minute, didn't they quickly build the stadium very quickly with paid labor? Don't want my phone hacked. And it's not even bloody sold out. And it seemed to be, the setup that they had for the people in the crowd, they had the lights next to them. But if they switched those lights off, so, they could see the show, I guess, it looked like there was nobody there. So people watching these shows with very low bit rates, how dare you? It's $9.99 a month. People just went, there's nobody, it's empty. There's empty seats. People were like, no, there are people there. And having to like boost up the lighting. So look, you can see these people. There was turning like a ghost, what's it called? Most Haunted episode. We're like, look, there's the crowd.
Yeah.
But there were empty seats elsewhere, but people seem to get the wrong end of the stick and going, no, I wasn't sold out. But there were people there. Horrible setup for a company that really knows how to do this.
It was a bad decision on their part, wasn't it? Because
Yeah.
when I went on Twitter as it was going on, everyone was just saying, there's no one there.
Like,
So I think there is.
They're dressed as chairs.
Yeah,
It was funny at the start of the night because they had like the WWE logo in the crowd. I was like, well, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
But then you looked up, oh yeah, there's nobody there. Because the lights are sort of like there and a person's face isn't as bright as a light, it turns out. So it's completely overshadowed. The only bits I thought that were...
Overshadowed, literally. Yeah, well
literally
done.
overshadowed. But the bits, like if you got the entrance ramp at the top, and the bits immediately at the next to the stage, they looked pretty sparse. But I think the rest of the crowd, based off like the social media videos you see and whatnot, it did look full. But it was funny to see people going, WrestleMania's here next year.
Yeah,
Will
yeah.
12 people be there or what?
Yeah, people confused going, wait, didn't Night of Champions sell out? But the Rumble didn't.
Yeah.
In Saudi Arabia, that can't be right. But
they-
the one thing they were guaranteed to have doing was a sold-out show.
Yeah,
But
they have had issues before because there was a one where it was meant to be at, I don't know what the names of the stadiums are, but a bigger stadium.
Right.
Then they had to shift it to a smaller stadium. I can't remember what year it was. I do apologize, but they have had previous of not being able to sell out the things that they put on. But yeah, they built that 25,000 seat arena very quickly.
they did. Wow.
And then Triple H was like, "Whoa, not bad for 31 days.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here."
And then they took
based
it-
off previous stuff.
They took it down straight after, didn't they, as well?
Did they?
I think it's demolished.
I think
now.
the fans were
it's
taking it
gone.
down during the post-show.
I think the fireworks blew it up at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, people point out like, oh, well, it's 2 a.m. our time in Saudi Arabia, so let's let off every firework. Screw the neighbors. Or then have people messaging me going, no, it's that's how it works in Saudi Arabia because it's so bloody hot during the day. A lot of people come out at night when it's
right.
you can actually
really?
walk around, so it's not that weird. So I was like, oh, okay.
That makes sense.
That does
And it's
make
funny to
sense,
imagine poor Saudis trying to go to bed and go, bloody hell, the wrestling's on.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Royal Rumble. I got that out of the way. Liv Morgan won the 2026 Royal Rumble match.
Well, the Bliss and Charlotte stuff we talked about at the start was absolutely wank. Only lasted 90 seconds, but it felt like it lasted a lifetime.
Yeah, it did.
I laughed when Bliss was eliminated by Charlotte while she was tussling with Nia on the apron because hopefully that puts the gear into motion to split them up because it's getting painful. We're still in chapter 1. We should be in chapter... It should just be fine. It should be like the Hardy Boys now.
Oh, sure, chapter 9. That's the bankruptcy one, right?
Kiana James, welcome to the party.
Where did she come from?
NXT, Joel.
Yeah, I know.
And the fans knew this and they knew who she was.
I was
Good
shocked
stuff.
that she got such a good showing in this Rumble.
Me too.
Yeah,
But it
weird,
was
wasn't
fantastic. She was brilliant all the way through. Her highlight for me was the Samoan drop to Nia Jax. She shouldn't be able to do that, but she did. But she's Kiana James, and we know because we watch NXT how fantastic she is. Sol Ruka, welcome to the party. Again, after Saturday night's main event a couple of months ago, her avoiding eliminations for me was the highlight. She was the Dolph Ziggler of the piece here, but
Yeah.
better.
Yeah,
Because she did handstands and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, Sol looks great.
Natty mentioned earlier on as well. In kayfabe, it's hilarious to me. Because for the last 15 years, right, she's known she's got this side to her, right? But she's, for 15 years, decided to be Jim's daughter who likes cats. She's cost herself millions of dollars. She's cost herself countless WrestleMania main events. And now in 2026, she's come up like that and eliminated Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Old Natalia doesn't eliminate Becky Lynch.
No,
But this
no
new
way.
lady, I've got no issue with it.
Yeah, the natty that uses AI to do a picture of her pissing.
Yeah, exactly. That's hilarious.
I thought that was something a fan had made or whatever. I'm looking for it. Oh, Natty posted that herself. Okay.
Up the she-wees, eh? Up the she-wees. Why did you think that was a good idea?
I don't know.
Or is that how it works? To be fair, I've never asked a lady what it's like to...
Yeah, there's more
pee.
things we don't know about wrestling and women weeing. Anyway, moving on.
If any ladies are watching, what is it like
No, they
when you-
were until 3
when you
seconds ago.
stand up to piss?
Yeah.
But in kayfabe, I love that she's gone, oh, I'm hard, me. I'll start doing it now at the end of my career. Funny stuff.
Yeah.
And also, last legend, my last note there. Welcome to the party. Both Bella's gone. Charlotte after an hour. The spot where she kicked Io Sky in the face for that elimination. One of the better
yeah.
ones. Not the best one. The best one was Rhea Ripley. So Rhea gets Lash out straight over the side of the ring. Raquel, I've written down snugly power bombs her on the apron. That's the right word.
Raquel is her name. Rhea Ripley feels the pain.
But apparently she was all
nasty.
right, so fair play.
Good.
Yeah, Lash looked very good. Brie as well with the biggest pop of the night. Brie Bella coming out. Brie mode.
Yeah, remember that legendary NXT run?
Yeah. Yeah, the NXT stars got the best treatment of the night in the men's and women's. I think the ones that have been recently called up, like Trick, Javon, Lash,
Yeah.
Sol got a great showing. The final three I thought was really good. That little sequence where they were all out on the apron was really nice. I think Liv was a good winner, probably the obvious choice, but also the right choice. Makes a bit of tension now in the Judgment Day and stuff. There's a story to go down there.
Yeah,
I'm
we've been saying that for
surprised.
2 years.
Yeah,
4
but
years.
it's got to
4
happen.
Oh, 4? Yeah, oh, God, you're right. Oh.
I'm surprised we didn't see Bianca or AJ Lee or anyone
Yes.
like that. There weren't too many surprises or
AJ
returns.
Lee
but-
going to work.
I know, yeah.
No, she was too busy doing the most boring episode of Hot Ones with CM Punk I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I haven't watched
Why
that.
does she-
Oh, I love you more. Oh, I love you more.
God.
We both write for comics.
She acts like a fan around him, I thought, in that episode. I thought it was a bit weird, me.
Ah.
It's like, oh, I'm scared for you. Oh. Fine, he's just got a hot wing in his mouth.
Say,
Calm
do you
down.
want to see CM Punk as dullest and most daddish? Oh, great. Yeah, that's what I remember. That's what I like CM Punk for.
Yeah, I thought the second half of the Rumble was much more fun than the first. I thought the first half was just quite just dragged a bit and a bit boring. But the second half really picked up.
Yeah, have a look at my notes. So, Nia Jax's hairline. It looked like it'd be given a 5-yard penalty for excessive force. She was fine last week. What happened?
Is it not just
I don't know.
just a weave or something?
It's not a style, yeah.
Bloody hell. Sol Ruka, one of the few women on the roster who has a gimmick where she's supposed to wear a bodysuit because she's a surfer, isn't wearing a wetsuit. But as you said, that makes a bit more sense. Maybe she had to change and do whatever she had. So
Yeah.
she did the stock car racing look. Very surprised to see Natalia eliminating Becky very undramatically.
Yeah.
Unless they are really pushing Natalia, which, if they are, fair enough. This is the first step in a long story, but it was very surprising. Like, oh, Natalia, really? Okay.
I'm not against it, mate, because her in that role, it looks convincing. I know you've just had Shayna Baszler there for years and done nothing with her for 4 years or whatever.
That's what I mean. I'm a skeptical,
But yeah, Natalia in that getup, as a package, it works.
yeah, I want to see this progress more on Raw. So I'd like to
that's
see, Bloodsport Natty.
Yeah.
I like the procession of theme songs being the exact same. It's a quote. Hi, it's me, and then a really forgettable song.
Yeah. God.
Whoop that trick chant for Lash Legend. They're all reading the dirt sheets.
Exactly. They all follow her on Instagram. That's how they find out.
Yeah.
I did not.
Getting,
Oh, sorry.
Was she getting overrated chant as well?
See, I was watching this live with people, so I was only afterwards. People said the chant overrated. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That can't be right.
I didn't- I-
Overrated.
I didn't hear that. That's weird.
Lash was like running the ring. Running the ring.
She was, to be fair. She
laying
was the
everybody
big
out.
monster heel in it, yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was everyone chanting overrated in the arena.
Whoop, whoop.
They know nothing. They know nothing.
Are they talking about her NXT run because she didn't get a chance
At
to
the start,
get anything?
maybe, yeah.
I think it's just because she's a big, nasty heel.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not
just
saying you
charming.
can't chant what you like. We're English fans, so we do that all the time. But it was just a very interesting thing to hear.
But make it make sense.
Yeah, and that thank you, Cena, I think at one point, which I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
sure. Hey, you've paid your money. I think. I did not like being reminded that Chelsea Green is actually taller than Rhea Ripley. Never do that again. I like that Sol be given a decent amount of time to show what she can do.
Yeah.
She's done not much with it, but I mean, hopefully she'll be able to do that long.
Final three is a big deal. Being in the last three of the Rumble is a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, come on. These are just a live stream. They're horrible notes. It's like someone.
I've got
Yeah, there's too many people. Yeah, as you said, yeah, the match started off being interesting, and then it went to being exciting again. It's all those I'm getting there. If it's the re-isms that we've had ever since like post 2020, it's like have them all fill up, do their stuff, and just lie around doing much. I think you have to accept that that's going to be the modern Rumble.
Yeah.
It's
that
just
was
going to be
fine.
part of it. They're not getting rid of that.
Yeah.
That was my overriding final comment. Rumbles just aren't what they used to be. There's too many times in and out these days where the ring is overcrowded and there are people just laying on the floor and you can see them waiting their turn to do the next planned spot. I thought the women's Rumble was better than the men's, but still there was way too much of people just having a little lay down on the outside of the ring. And there was a bit where I think it was just after Lash eliminated somebody and she's on the ropes like going, I got you, Abba. She's on there for 10 seconds and Charlotte stood behind her just watching her waiting to do her next planned spot.
Yeah,
that
That
got
needs
me.
to be more like
Fluid,
improvised.
yeah.
Like if you see an opportunity to try and get someone out, you've got to be allowed to do it, surely.
And it wasn't the most offensive time that would happen in the night.
You're absolutely right.
I like, the Daniel Bryan stuff being done and Cole going, you know who she's paying homage to. It's like, okay, mate, yeah.
The Miz,
It
the
kicks.
master of the
I
it
would have loved
kicks.
it if you yelled that, but
He did.
no.
He said the it kicks.
Yeah, he
called
would.
him the it kicks.
He was mentioning all these
Oh,
different.
I didn't get that.
I think it was when Julie was in the ring. He was mentioning all these promotions from around the world that she's competed for. But when it came to Brie Bella doing the yes kicks and like paying homage to her husband, he couldn't say his name.
Surely you could say Daniel
because he might
Bryan.
appear.
God.
Yeah, Sol getting to hit the Soul Snatcher and dumping the corpse of the top rope was fantastic. She looked really good here. Lash getting a good showing. She was rated, I'd say.
JC Jane was in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Didn't
to
do
see.
too much, did she?
Yeah.
No,
Carney Jordan as well was a
Very
surprise.
surprised.
Yeah.
And the final three were blondes wearing black, white, and black. I said that really well, Matthew. Well done. Yeah, no need to put alliteration in your comments. It's all right. Decent start, dull middle, with all the modern WWE-isms, as I've said, and then an exciting last few minutes. So I would say it was better than the last few years. Not the level of 2018, but still better than the ones we've had the last two.
I don't know. It's just when you've watched what the Patterson Rumbles, when you've watched them compared to what they are today, it is. You know, when your parents would go, "Oh, it used to be way better back in my day."
Yeah.
I've reached that stage with Rumbles.
A little. Yeah.
The issue of watching so much wrestling for other decades is you'll have this as a reference, and then kids will be like, "We on about Granddad? I love this. Shut up."
I do think, I think some kind of the magic has gone a little bit with the Rumbles, but I don't know if that's the Rumbles themselves or it's just us getting older. It's hard to tell.
I had
don't
this
know.
exact same thought, Joel. I'm like, this feels like it's just another day watching wrestling,
Good-
which is weird for the Rumble because it's for one thing, this is the least hyped Rumble they've ever had for
Yeah,
TV.
the build is weird.
Presumably because it's in Saudi.
Maybe.
But I'd never seen a Rumble with like, oh, well, whatever, it's this Saturday, we think. Who cares?
Yeah, there was very, very little build to the actual
Yeah.
Rumble matches. It was strange.
And
yeah.
we didn't even get the Rumble by the numbers.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Very weird.
I think the nostalgia pops. I mean, Brie Bella was the only proper one on the night. I'm not counting Tiffany Stratton because she was just off TV for a little while. LA Knight just off TV for a little while. Brie Bella was the only proper return. I think that's a thing they miss out on, especially somewhere like Saudi where we know they don't get wrestling apparently before 2010.
I suppose you had original El Grande Americano.
Oh,
It's a return.
You are right, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I'm talking about someone who's 55 years old,
Yeah.
right, and can't do it anymore. Coming in there for 5
Oh,
minutes.
you look great. Oh, sorry.
Coming in there, doing it for 5 minutes, making
Yeah.
a tit themselves, but everyone has a laugh and has a
That's
good
what
time.
you want. That's what the
Bob
Rumble's
Backlund
about.
at Rumble 2000.
Roddy Piper 08.
Oh, that's never good.
But are we just running out of those people now? Like,
yeah, they're all either...
who can you bring
They've all
back?
got bloody podcasts, of course we're not.
Yeah, which woman would you have brought back as nostalgia? Because they've done all of them.
Yeah, they've done a
that are
lot of
workable.
women. With the first Rumble, they did it all of them, basically.
Is Jazz somebody who's not...
That's the name I was about to say.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's the only one I can think of that hasn't had a...
Yeah. Victoria's still kicking about.
I think Jazz came
No,
back.
Jazz, Victoria's been in one.
All right, one who hasn't been in
yeah,
before.
It wasn't Jazz in the first one.
Oh, maybe she was then, yeah.
I can't
I
remember.
might be
My
wrong. I don't
apologies.
know.
Look at me struggling to prove a point.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the Women's Rumble. But yeah, I was excited for the Rumble, like on the day of. It's like, it's Rumble Day. And then you're watching it and it's just, oh yeah, this is kind of what it's like.
It's the
It's not
construction.
like exciting anymore.
I think I've watched it 10,000 times.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen Less Than Jake, the band, a bunch of times. And the first few times I saw them, I was like, oh my God, they're such a great live band. Last time I saw them, I'm just like, yep. And I was going to play that
what's
song
happening,
and that
yeah.
song. And I'm like, no, but that's on me. It's you
Yeah.
know what you're going to hear and listen. So
I
will
still
take
enjoyed
a
it
amount.
for the most part. It just didn't like.
Yeah.
I just think
enjoyed
it's the
watching it with
construct-
friends.
It's the construction of it. Because I had a good time having a drink for the first time in 11 years, watching it as a fan, not knowing what was going to happen. It was great. It's just the construction when they're in the ring. It's that thing about moments. Everyone's waiting around like in a ring, basically, like in the ring, but like in a circle, watching the moment happen in the middle or the moment happen on the apron.
Yeah.
It used to be a lot more fluid back in the day. And they need to go back to that for me because it's not when was the last good Rumble apart. Obviously, everyone goes to Brock Lesnar's stretch in 2020. It's been too long since that now.
Well, I'd say 2022, as you've just done an award-winning video on how good it was.
The worst of all time.
It was memorable.
Hey, I'm Shane McMahon, and I think I should win. We don't, Shane. You're going to go in number 20. Was it 8 or 7? I've forgotten now.
He was
Well,
supposed
they
to go
did
in.
forget, didn't they? Yeah.
He was supposed to go in 29, but then he came out in 28 by
Yeah.
accident.
Then all
Shane
was like,
Hardcore Holly McMahon. God. And another thing as well, I just like the idea of the fact that now we can't have the women wearing provocative clothing. So they can wear the tightest leather you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Doing this on a regular basis, it's just really funny to me. I think I compared it to there's an episode of King of the Hill where Hank thinks he catches Bobby smoking, so he makes Bobby smoke an entire giant pack of cigarettes. He goes, now, I bet you don't want to smoke any more cigarettes. And Bobby's like, well, you know, kind of do. Here's 30 leather-clad women.
And then
No, don't think any provocative thoughts whatsoever. Thank you, Saudi Prince.
and Nikki Bella does her entrance.
Yeah.
Wearing the tight, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, did nothing for anybody there. Thank you very much. Gunther defeated AJ Styles to end Styles' career forever.
I mean, the pressure's on to a certain extent with these two because you're thinking the two names involved. It can't be bad. And it wasn't bad. I thought it was great from start to finish. Very much Ron Seal in terms of Gunther on top. AJ fights back. Gunther on top. AJ fights back. I liked the finish being the same as the Cena finish, essentially. Because now we're on a run of obviously Gunther being the career killer where he's going to do that to maybe one or two more. But there's going to be a match in the future where someone is going to be on the brink of retirement and they're going to get out of that hold, and it's going to be one hell of a moment. So I think that's the means justify the ends for that one.
Well
So
said.
I don't mind the finish being the same there. I'm surprised they let Alan do the gloves bit because that was basically like an advert for like, I'm still going to wrestle, but just not here. And that's not very WWE of WWE.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, we're going to hear more about that on Raw. And we heard Nout.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, so is he done and that's it?
He's done in WWE.
Yeah.
But I think the way he was going to put his gloves down to like a proper retirement, but he put them back on. I'm still going to wrestle, just not here. I thought that was weird that they allowed him to do that, if indeed they allowed him. Do you reckon he just went into business for himself? Excuse me.
Nah, but I'm sure people were getting hit by saying that exact thing.
I don't know, because you can. It's not so clear cut, is it? You can read things into that. Him doing that, it might just been a final tribute to the fans. I don't know. You can read what you want into it, really.
Left ambiguous enough so he can get out of it.
Yeah,
like the proper wrestler way.
AJ did go on Stephanie McMahon's podcast afterwards.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He didn't.
And he said, she asked about the gloves thing, and he said, I think she said, "Are you going to keep going or whatever?" He said, "I don't know. Never say never, right? That's the saying. I think everyone's allowed at least once to come out of retirement in wrestling. I'm not saying that I'll do it anytime soon, but what if my son wrestles? The opportunity to tag with him once, you never know. So he will come back."
Yeah,
It's
that was
not
a wishy-washy answer.
He
not a
signed the
final.
AEW contract on Stephanie's podcast. I can't believe it.
By the way, that's the first time. That's only mention I've heard of him going on the podcast afterwards and saying that. Thank you. No, everyone's talking about the Stephanie McMahon podcast.
He's saying everyone's allowed to come out of retirement at least once.
Yeah.
It's true. So.
Well, Sabu, a week before his death, was on the Legion of Skanks, and he was which I didn't know about until way afterwards. It was just, I said, "Oh, you had your final match?" He goes, "Well, I had my last match for now."
That one against Janela.
Yeah.
Oh,
so obviously the
That
internet has reacted very well by Sandman has announced his final match at the Janela Spring Break thing. So everyone's just like, "Well, nice knowing you, Sandman."
the life killer, Joey
Yeah,
Janela.
I know. Oh, brutal, poor guy. Sabu at the tip top of healthiness, optimism. Anyway, so what are your thoughts?
I loved the match. I loved it. Love Gunther. Great match. Gunther just wearing Styles down, battering him, and then Styles getting flurries of comeback offense in, but in the end it was just too much for him. And it makes Gunther look like the ultimate villain now. It's great. I love him. And yeah, this career killer thing's just really good for him. He doesn't need a title at the minute. He's just the ultimate monster heel, isn't he, in the company? And it's good to see. Yeah, I really liked the match. Thought it was really fun. And yeah, there was something else I was going to say, but I can't remember.
That's not a problem.
It was something to do with AJ, what we were talking about, but I don't know what it was.
That's okay. People point out very cynically, fitting for a TNA veteran to end his career in a half-empty building occupied mostly by comped freeloaders. Ooh, you bastard. But yeah, I like the fact that, maybe he won't win because it's the Rumble and surely WrestleMania will be a more... no, he's gone.
Yeah.
I like that. It can happen at any time.
The 10-year anniversary of his, the 10-year event anniversary, if that makes sense, of him debuting. It was, again, it's just, you've been through the retirement tour of John Cena, so you just assume it's going to be a similar length for AJ Styles, but it wasn't. I guess his contract was up in February, so off he went.
Yeah. And I liked that about it, because we don't want to see the entire Cena thing again with someone else. I like that it was just like sudden. It was really 50-50 this. I didn't know which way it was going. So it was like, I like that it was like unexpected, rather than Cena when you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah. Well, you say that, but the little children don't think so. But also, I don't like Mark Nash, the announcer.
Oh, he's terrible.
His voice breaks too much.
Yeah.
I'm like,
he sounds like he's telling you a secret. It sounds like when he's doing coming to the ring, weighing 250 pounds.
Yeah, it's like he's in an F1 car. AJ.
And the bit where it was the next match where he's like, for the he had to look at the cards to see what belt was on the line, bless him.
To be fair, I do that as well. But one of them, it was, as you said, Gunther wearing down AJ trying to come back, AJ showing he can go if he wants to, still doing springboard 450s, bloody hell. And then Gunther going, nah, I'm better than you. Here's how I wrestle. I really enjoyed watching this match with some Americans who do not like Gunther. Don't like his boring style and all those things he does. And I'm like, ha ha.
Throwback, baby. That's
Up the Europe.
I didn't realize Styles, he's nearly 49, I think.
Is he?
I thought he was more 44.
I think he said
mid-40s.
I think he said that like 50 is the age where he's going to go, nah, it's done. Come on, man. So he'll probably wrestle when he's 55.
Yeah.
That's all I heard. But yeah, he beat him. That's the end. And we heard nothing on Raw and SmackDown, which made it really weird.
Well, I don't know, because that was his retirement.
Yeah.
I guess, maybe we should have a speech, maybe.
No video package?
I like him just gone. That was it. He's retired.
It confirms that he went into business for himself with the gloves.
I don't know.
That's what that confirmed.
Oh, yeah. You know what? On Unreal Season 3, they're talking about the glove incident.
I don't want to hear from him again.
Why not?
That's it. He's done it.
Yeah,
He's gone.
Nice. Right,
He's
I'm with
lost.
it. It's nice to have someone just go out on a relative high.
I wanted to
embarrassing himself.
I wanted to cry. Shades of Brian, shades of Edge back in the day. Give him a speech. Let him.
They were different.
Make us
though.
cry.
Yeah.
They were retiring because
He's
of
had his
injury.
career taken away by an Austrian.
Yeah, he agreed to it.
Yeah. A man made a bet, and they asked to pay the thing.
Correct.
Pay the bet. That's not how you say it, is it?
Well,
Pay the thing.
pay the toll.
Pay the toll troll, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks AJ. Appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.
Undisputed WWE Champion Drew McIntyre defeated Sami Zayn.
My notes read, not as good as Gunther versus AJ, and I don't quite know why, because as a contest, it was more even, so it should allow for a better match because there's more moves done by both men.
Yeah.
I don't know what was missing from this match. I don't know if it's just that I'm feeling Sammy's push is more forced than it would have been a couple of years ago, and that's always there when I'm watching him wrestle for the main titles. It feels like it's more manufactured. There were some good moments in the match, though. Obviously, 3 future shocks and a kick out. You can't be serious. Multiple moments where I thought Sammy was going to get it done, but Drew hangs on, because I think I was by the end expecting Sammy to win, just where the Rumble was.
Yeah.
All that malarkey. Sammy hulking up towards the end was class. He's fantastic at capturing the imagination of the crowd like that. They really got behind him towards the end there. Then in the middle of his comeback, it's a Claymore, then a very dramatic finish, and it was just a nice and it feels a bit poo house to say nice match, but there was something missing for me. And I don't know what it was.
I said that exact same thing. Felt like something was missing. Yeah. I thought it was a fine match, but nothing too special. There was like big kickouts from Sammy, but I think because there wasn't any real build going into the match, the big kickouts didn't really feel impactful. And so I thought Sammy looked quite weak in this match. Like it made him seem like he just wasn't main event level, like he wasn't ready to go for the belt because he just lost clean. I thought it was a surprising finish, and his fiery comeback spots didn't really get me feeling anything because I don't know. It just they didn't feel earned as much in this match. I don't know why. Yeah, surprising finish. I half expected after this for Zayn to go into the Rumble and maybe win it, but then,
That was my exact prediction. I thought, that's why they did this finish.
yeah, but then that didn't happen. So I don't know where the Sammy story is going now. Are we continuing his journey to the title until like next year, or are they just like giving up on it now and then this is it? I don't really know.
Yeah, the exact same thoughts I did. Like they've LA Knighted him.
Yeah, he can't be in WrestleMania now, because WrestleMania surely is going to be at least Drew versus Cody, if not Drew versus Cody versus Jacob, based on how the Rumble ended.
Right.
So do we keep the story going until next Mania? But then
Impossible.
That's dragging it out.
I was going to say he's already. Even I have to admit, even though I wanted Sammy to win the Rumble, I have to admit he's nowhere near the level he was. Montreal versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're going for here. But you're right. It's like, we don't believe you're going to win, and you didn't. And this was just a match, and you still haven't beaten Drew.
Yeah.
Felt like a bit of a waste of time.
Yeah.
For a Rumble title match.
A little bit, yeah. There was something missing. I don't know. Yeah. Just didn't get me.
I wanted to love it. It was, particularly great action. Don't get us wrong. They've got great chemistry. And Drew likes kicking him around, and he takes that very well. But yeah, all right, and now we get to the bit where Sammy's going to tease that he's going to win. Oh, it didn't happen. Kind of ended flat. And like you said, I thought, that's okay, because he's going to win the Rumble. Oh. Well, thanks, Sammy. This is definitely going to help your big push to Mania next year.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're still there. So, yeah, thank you for that waste of time. And then the 2026 Men's Royal Rumble match. No, before that, though, they did the thing with Paul Heyman coming out and going, how dare you, Pierce, trying to rumble things and announce that he's number 1 or number 2, blah, 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 getting around that. So, okay, well done.
Yeah. It made sense. Mind games from Pierce.
Yeah.
He's got to have a match down the line. That's the way it's getting now.
It's still going, isn't it? Yeah.
Again, all my mates were like, we're going to get Pierce versus Breaker. And I went, that's not going to happen. Then after this and Raw, I'm like, we are going to get that, aren't we?
Some kind of physicality, yeah.
It's weird, yeah.
Maybe a tag team match. Pierce and an unknown partner versus Braun and Paul.
Okay.
Paul.
Yeah.
Who are the signing who could be on the main roster to go alongside Pierce?
Obafemi.
Yeah. Well, he's a free agent still, isn't he? Yeah. Technically. Yeah. But big fan of the start of this match. I was cock-a-hoop, so was. Oba first and foremost, yes. Braun coming in number 2 after what we saw on SmackDown. The Pierce stuff, yes. Braun be eliminated straight away because you're thinking, here comes Braun. He's going to come in and then he'll last a couple of people. Then we'll see Logan Paul. Then we'll see Bronson. Then we'll see Theory. And they'll just be there the entire time. But no, they undid that straight away. The Masked Man gimmick, I don't know if it's just a bit of a... We obviously make a bit of a laugh on the Pitches videos here, but that's tongue-in-cheek. They're doing it for realsies over there. Is it a bit lazy?
It's a lot,
yeah.
Yeah.
How many have we had in 1 year? We've had
Theory.
Jacob for 2, Theory, R-Truth.
R-Truth, yeah. There's got to be more.
I can't remember.
I mean, every Bloodline member introduced that, but I don't know if that was the year before.
And didn't Solo's lads also do that as well?
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
Jeff Cobb,
those guys.
Hikuleo. Don't know. Maybe. But I guess the interesting part is I think they brought it up on Raw, didn't they? The last person who was the masked man was Theory. So could it be, warfare in the gang? Meh. I guess that's mildly interesting.
Do you think it's just going to be revealed as Seth? Even if it wasn't Seth in the Rumble, will it just be revealed
My
as
mate
Seth?
must should be going, look at him doing all those spots. You can tell it's Jericho.
Jericho, yeah.
He was too tall and slender to be Jericho.
His movements looked a bit like Finn, I thought.
Oh.
Him walking back.
Is that Finn Balor who couldn't be in the Rumble because it was full?
Yes.
Yeah, that
full,
one.
Full with La Parker and
All the Triple R stars that no one gave a toss about.
Mr. Iguana and 2 Americanos, but there was no room for Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Or Kit Wilson.
Yeah.
Or Joe Hendry.
Or Joe Hendry.
Those are some surprising people who weren't in. But yeah, look, we got all those other people. So we continue your thoughts.
Yeah, what was next? Yeah, Ober and Brock is a WrestleMania match that's going to happen. There was too much. I've written down. There was too much of the pair gooning us in this match for there not to be a Rumble match, and obviously the way the elimination went down when it did happen, the constant pose-offs, and then more people get involved so we don't actually see them get physical. That's going to be a WrestleMania match.
Big
And as long as Ober wins emphatically, don't mind it at all. Still asking the question, why is Brock back when he wasn't used for a couple of years? But, we'll never get the answer to that, will we? But there we go. Rusev needs to leave wrestling, I think.
Oh.
Bloody hell.
16-hour plane ride for that.
Yeah.
Didn't work in AEW. It's not working in WWE. There was the stories, I don't know who did the reports last week, where apparently they've heard the pops that he's not getting and thought, oh, we'll stop using them on TV then for the time being. I don't... He's got the look, and we know from back in the day he's got the right kind of charisma to be that mid-card baby face that's easily likable. But the book him is like, well, it's a cheap imitation of what AEW did with him, which was working until it wasn't working.
Yeah.
God's
the Redeemer.
Yeah, those amazing promos. He wants to fight God.
My neck of sand, God, why have you given me this? They were fantastic. Yeah. Just do that, it'll work if you want to be a heel, but yeah.
Yeah, he's got no personality in WWE, is
No.
it? It's just a big foreign heel monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like Triple H legs.
It's bland.
I don't think he does. Siobhan is the Iron Man of the piece this year, over 40 minutes with some highlights that I don't need to talk about because you know exactly what he did. All of the stuff.
Him hanging on to the ropes as he was getting chucked out, like time and time again.
Yeah.
Each time, you go, whoa, God, careful.
And you heard Michael Cole go, so I get told off for actually calling him Kofi Kingston, but he's doing Kofi Kingston's spots.
I tell you what,
I went, your mic's on. Sorry.
I know AEW like to say that it's for the sickos, but it turns out that NXT is for the sickos because I was sat next to Killer going, you watch this. When Siobhan gets eliminated, someone's going to throw him on the announce table. He's going to bounce off and hit the floor, and that's how he's going to get eliminated. Because we saw that spell where he did it like 3 or 4 times in 3 or 4 weeks.
He likes doing it.
It didn't happen, though, unfortunately, for Kayla, who didn't see it. Shame on her. Mentioned a bit about no room for Finn Balor or Kit Wilson. Why do you reckon Kit Wilson wasn't there? Is it just,
They're too toxic. That's what he said.
That's what he
Go
said.
hack his phone.
He's too sexy.
Too sexy?
I don't know. Maybe just limited spots. Who knows?
Royce Keys, he did all right, I thought, but there wasn't that moment for people who didn't know who Powerhouse Hobbs was. And I thought that was weird. Powerhouse Hobbs, Royce Keys.
People seem like confused at that and goes, well, why not just keep that? And goes, well, do we want to trademark something and make money off that?
Yeah.
So that makes sense. And also, they've done that in the past, years ago, with Prince
Balor,
Devitt into Finn Balor.
Kenta.
Kenta.
Hideo
into
Itami.
Loser. Which he was in NXT. So they've done it before, and it just made people go, but why are you doing that? And I don't think they could win there.
I just don't know why you reference it. Like, he's just,
Yeah, I'd introduce just Royce Keys.
Oh, I think maybe they're assuming and we all know you watch NXT, but we don't know if you guys watch AEW. So, but I don't know. I thought it was all right. I thought people were getting a bit blown out of proportion.
It's a shame that Powerhouse Hobbs is such a better name.
I think that's the other issue there.
I don't mind Royce Keys. Not only because it's got the sentiment. I forget what the sentimentality of the name is.
Yeah,
but there is
Yeah, he picked the name.
Yeah.
Even though everyone else went, silly NXT name generator. And he went, no, he picked it. It's like, okay.
He loves keys. But no, if they give him the catchphrase like nobody rolls like Royce Keys, it's a main event line. Elia, your paid is to entertain. Royce Keys.
Whose keys are these keys?
Yeah,
Boom,
exactly.
boom.
They're Royce's keys. But no, there wasn't. If I was going to say, like, if you didn't know who Powerhouse Hobbs was, there wasn't that moment in this match to really grab your attention to him. Like, I know he did a couple of like world's strongest slams on people and whatnot, but there wasn't like he is big and strong.
Yeah, he did. I mean, physically though, it's like, size of him.
There's nobody girthier.
Yeah, and also it's funny. It's like obviously Ciampa left WWE and then immediately joined AEW. It's like, it feels like Hobbs has just left. Remember, it used to be like a 3-month gap.
Transfers.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good trade, isn't it? Champa for Hobbs.
It makes sense for both parties, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you watch that Cody clip? I saw that Cody clip with Undertaker, where they're
sorry
talking
to
about
hear that.
Cody's negotiations with Vince when he came back to WWE in 2022.
No, what did he say?
He says that Vince, he saw him write the figure on a bit of paper, and he saw what was on the paper, but Vince still put it face down and like slid it over the table to him. So that shows the old school ways are still rife in this business. So I wouldn't put it past them going like, oh, we'll give you him if we have him, and we'll just do it with the contract.
Wait. Vince. Old ass Vince trying to be subtle and ruining it. That's hilarious.
$7 million. I don't know what the number was, but $7 million.
Give that to him. You know. Thanks, Cody.
Classy.
It's quite funny though, because Taker's like, he flew to your house to do these negotiations. He never did that for me.
Yeah, because you never went anywhere.
Jey Uso needs to.
This.
Oh, God. War Games was worse, but this was still bad.
Yeah.
I think at War Games, at least you could say, well, they've got everyone down. Hey, let's just have a little brag. That's a half-assed attempt. There's no excuse for posing and being on the ropes doing it during the Rumble.
Yeah.
He didn't get eliminated.
Wait for the next spot. Jay's going to do that, then we do this. It's that
No
thing,
one
isn't it?
eliminated. Everyone should have seen that and just eliminate themselves out of embarrassment.
Well, Lesnar got eliminated during it. They missed that, didn't they? That was weird.
Yeah, a lot of weird time in there.
Really
yeah,
weird.
go on, Cody and LA Knight. Go into business for yourself.
Yeah.
They didn't. They did not.
Yeah.
Well, apparently you have to say that because Unreal, there's a clip going around because I haven't watched the bloody show, but like LA Knight fell off the ladder at Money the Bank and ruined the final moment. And I think that I didn't notice.
It's because
then he went backstage. He got yelled at by Triple H.
Nah, they planned something else, but him and Rollins did something else in the finish. They were meant to be at the top of the ladder, like teetering, but they didn't do that. And they're like, oh, the drama wasn't as good. And then Triple H was trying to tell LA Knight, that moment was for you. He
Doesn't make any sense, yeah.
He wasn't winning the match.
You loser. You should have lost harder.
Gunter next for me should not have been in the Rumble. If you're going to retire AJ Styles, the last thing you should see of Gunter is him laughing about retiring AJ Styles.
Yeah.
If he's not going to win the Rumble.
Yeah.
Which he wasn't. So he shouldn't have been in there for me. And then, as I mentioned earlier, I think it will be Cody versus Drew versus Fatu for the SmackDown title.
I hope Fatu's involved.
Yeah, he's gotta be.
Yeah, we need him. We've seen Cody and Drew enough.
Him and Drew are still at loggerheads, aren't they, about the attack that wrote Jacob off TV?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Who did that?
I like Drew still going, oh, was it me? It's like, probably was you.
It probably was, yeah.
Hey, but Jacob's like, well, no, Drew wouldn't lie to me. What your new thoughts?
Maybe it's Cody.
Don't.
If they are going to turn Cody, it's like, that'd be a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I did attack him, but...
I don't know what the reason would be, but sure. Yeah.
I don't like people who went to prison for a couple of years in their youth. Just going off that promo last week. They were sat in the room face to face, Cody and Jacob.
And Jacob was more mad at Cody than Cody was at losing his title. Very weird.
And yeah, the Gunther thing, I agree, because it's weird that if he's not going to win it, why even put him in there? And if he is in there, he's working the knee still. He's injured.
Yeah.
So then Reigns eliminates him, but it doesn't make Reigns look any good because he's an injured guy. It's easy. I don't know about the Gunther thing. Yeah, I thought it was an okay Rumble. It felt a little deflating at the end. Like, it was okay, but not many storylines were built from it. And, like, a lot of the big eliminations didn't feel big or impactful, or they just kind of happened.
Yeah.
It just wasn't that. I think there were good moments with, like, Ober and Javon and, Ober and Javon. And Lesnar being there was weird, but I guess we're building to him versus Ober, which is fine. Reigns is a fine winner, and it makes sense for him versus Punk as the main event, but it's also just not very exciting, is it?
Oh, after that
for a
promo
Rumble
on Raw,
match?
I disagree now.
I was going to say, before the Raw promo, I was with you.
I agree with that. Just as a Rumble winner, Reigns isn't very exciting. But I don't know who else could win.
Well, we did this exact prediction thing a few weeks ago, and they're already redundant as hell. So, yeah, don't go back and watch that. What other notes have I got here? La Parka came out. It's a third La Parka, I believe, and got no reaction. God, I was upset at this. Then Cole said, wow, La Parka's doing really well in Triple R. He won a fatal four-way. That match aired after that show, so thanks for the spoilers, mate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, shows the level of cares. People care about that.
That's funny.
Again, sorry, really loves their NXT guys. Appreciate Ober being over as hell. How dare you tease me with Bron Breakker versus Ober and then not do it? You bunch of bastards. I hate you, WWE. Cody Cutter looks crap. I like Brock versus Ilya, the 3 seconds that got. And he going, I'm not scared of you. It was a face-off of who had the worst tattoos in WWE. And then Brock just goes, "Rah!" and throws him out.
Yeah.
Cheers. Brock eliminating Oba made me furious. Like, using Oba to make Brock look good.
I think it means to an end, surely. Oba gets the win back at Mania.
If that's the payoff,
don't win,
then
Brock.
sure, yeah.
Logan Paul stopping to take a photo of La Parka like it's a Japanese forest.
Why is Logan Paul always in the final four of a
You
Rumble
could have ended
now?
that. Why is Logan Paul?
Yeah, why is Logan?
Yeah,
He's always in the last four.
At least in this way, it makes sense because, well, one, sorry, love him, and two, was he part of the Visions thing on Braun after saying
No.
I'll give them that. At least there's a story because there wasn't a lot of them this year.
And
as you
they
said.
know if they get a moment with him in, like a moment in the match, they're all about the moments. He could shout on his TikTok and that, which has got more followers than Dragon Lee's.
Wow.
I don't know why I picked Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee.
It's very mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drew shoot kicking Cody out the Rumble ruled.
Yeah,
you
good.
could see him very sneakily before that happened. That's absolutely fine. There's a point on Blue Sky. It's okay because he can't teleport. And then people point out Joe Hendry can teleport. So I apologise to all the Scottish wrestlers who can teleport.
He must have had a raging stiffy this week, Joe Hendry, seeing his mug in that advert. Because he's a man of the game in cloth.
Yeah,
so to speak.
yeah.
I don't know why I've made that religious. His cross is triangle, X, square, and circle.
Oh,
Very nice.
the only cross he
Very
knows the
nice.
blue one at the bottom.
That's
So
good
to see
stuff.
his face on that 2K advert, he must have been radio rental.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
nice to see.
it does look nice graphically. It's just funny that they still haven't figured out how to do long hair properly because
don't
they
know.
always look wank.
They never will.
Yeah,
It's
it's just one of these
they can't
things that
do
is
it.
like, what do you do?
I tell you what, it's a shame about Sting, innit? They're going to have the Monday Night War version. They had like the top 5 lads from WWE.
Yeah.
Top 5 from WWE. Bischoff made it on there instead of Sting. Obviously, we know why, but it's a shame, innit? I mean, I wouldn't pay my own money for it anyway because it's way too much money. Do you remember back in my day when you'd buy a game and you'd have the game bought, you wouldn't have to pay any more money. Now you buy the game, you got to buy a second game to get it someone else and a DLC pack.
The
and
King
then
of
four
Kings
more-
edition, yeah. The Triple
I have
H
to pay
edition.
extra for a Triple H edition. And also on the Monday Night War montage one they did, no, sorry, the Attitude Era one, I should say, someone found the picture of Triple H that they used that one for, and they've edited it because he had some sad tits.
Yeah.
It looked like an old woman crying. That's
Has
how
he?
bad those tits look.
He's got the big gold belt as well, hasn't he? Which means it's post-Attitude Era.
Yeah, another thing about it, I was like, that's not the Attitude Era, mate.
Look at us, nerds.
Yeah, those
think you'll
nerds
find
remembering things. Yeah, we remember your bad tits, Triple H. You can't fool us. So, yeah, it was... The men's Rumble was not as bad as the previous 2 years. I'd say it was a bit better than those. Still kind of there because of just the lack of, as you said, stories and we got El Grande Americano facing off against El Grande Americano. We had some luchadors show up and get absolutely no reaction just to prove that Triple R's a thing. And then Roman Reigns won because he's in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. And then very interesting for me, the crowd went, yay, Roman Reigns, woo. And earlier they'd gone, yay, Liv Morgan, woo, great, yay. Post-show happens. Triple H comes out. All the Saudi crowd, boo, we want Vince, AEW. I'm like, oh, do they, even the Saudis like heckling Triple H because it's fun? In which case, I completely understand. But it's funny, it's like, wait, you got 2 winners that you both liked. The one giant boos. Was confusion like Jey Uso or anything else like last year. Yet they still wanted to boo and heckle Triple H. In which case, we completely understand.
Well, that's what Triple H deserves for making everything about him at every chance he gets.
Agreed.
When it goes well, that's fine. But when it's not going well, which it hasn't for the past year now, he deserves all the criticism he gets.
Yeah.
Just take yourself out the out the
Whoa.
firing line, Triple H.
That was all right.
Out the firing line.
The firing line.
Sorry, I stuttered there.
It's okay.
But yeah, that King of Kings thing, I couldn't believe it. That big long advert, and I was like, they're not going to turn the corner and see a big Triple H game, are they?
Of course they
They
are.
did.
God.
Like, I'd love to think of myself back as him. Wasn't everything great when I won the world title for years and didn't lose it to anybody? Like, no, it was terrible.
I only recently learned that Reign of Terror is an OSW phrase.
What?
No, it was called the Reign of Terror way before
Oh,
that.
well,
No,
they've
no,
taken
no.
claim for it on one of their videos.
Whoa. Breaking news. I love OSW,
they-
but the Reign of Terror was expression way
Right.
before. As
Yeah,
an
I
old
thought it
person,
was.
no. They did not come up with that.
Did they claim they invented it?
Yeah.
Did they really?
They did, yeah. I don't know what...
Wait, no.
I've watched about maybe 3 or 4 episodes in the last week, and I don't know which one it was.
Yeah.
One of the mid-noughties episodes, and they're like, isn't it great to see an OSW thing become the recognized...
I love you. That is absolutely not true. I love you guys. No, you didn't invent that. No.
Wow.
Well, there's me believing everything I say on OSW Unreal.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Up the OSW, by
I
the
love
way.
the OSW, but that's just not true. No, that's an IWC term for years before you guys. I love you, but no. WWE Raw. Braun Breaker snapped after being attacked by a mysterious assailant at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, he did.
I wasn't a fan of this segment.
No?
I think the longer it went on, the more of a tit Braun Breaker looked, and not like a menacing crazy man.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was acting like a little toddler,
Yeah.
a big baby.
A big baby. Yeah, it was fine at the start, but the more it went on and on and on, I was like, you just look like a bit of a whopper, don't
It's
you?
a bit embarrassing, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Just, oh, I'm angry. I'm going to tip it over.
No, I thought that was really effective to keep some of his heat after
Yeah.
get eliminated very quickly in the Rumble. After many people thought he'd be bloody champ by now.
He'd have calmed down between the Rumble and then.
No, that's a completely same thing. No, he's been mad
He's
ever
waiting
since
all
then.
his anger for that moment and then go, ah!
He was running up and down the airplane like a little kid. Ooh.
That's how they flew black. Great beer.
What did they do, Ross?
Flew back because he threw the plane. That's what I was trying to say. Not even funny. Off home I go. That's how angry he was on Saturday evening.
Threw a plane.
He also butchered the line, Maffew. He had the chance to do a Survivor Series 2002. Uncle Scotty. Give me the mic.
I think that was a lovely little
Give me the mic, damn it. I was like, no, Bron, you're on Netflix. It would have been fine. You could have thrown an F-bomb in there.
Yeah.
What am I doing here? What am I doing here? What are we doing here? What is
I
life?
often wonder about that.
Yeah. Heyman saying Pierce has to approve the visas of every man who goes over to Saudi, so he knows who the masked man is. Logic applied.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he knows. Well, he knows at least the pool of men it could be.
I thought, you know what? Actually, fair play at being mad at Pierce because that's a good point. He
It's like
should,
The Sopranos,
he should
isn't it?
know. Yeah.
Oh, like Breaking Bad or something.
All other TV shows you haven't watched.
Yeah, I've watched Breaking Bad. I love Breaking Bad.
Oh, good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I forgot which ones you have seen and haven't seen. Have you seen Better Call Saul yet?
No.
Oh, get that in you.
Me and Kayla's done a thing now where we bought a plant pot from IKEA. £3. It's got a happy face on one side and a sad face on the other. It's a lovely little thing.
Okay.
And we've put films in it on bits of paper. And each weekend we draw.
Nice.
We draw.
That's fun.
What was the last one you drew?
Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
I've said that like that. Bloody hell.
Did you-
This is
did
some
you
good
watch
IPA.
it?
I did, yeah. Fantastic.
good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Weird.
When it took me too long to realise it wasn't in order.
right.
When John Travolta comes back from the dead, I was like, what's happening here?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, it's all out of order. It's fine.
We were like, oh, it's a supernatural film.
The first time you watch it can be a bit confusing if you don't know.
Tell you what, I wasn't
guess,
confused by Quentin Tarantino's role. What a horrible guy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he loves.
All right, we know you
he
can write in the
loves,
script once, pal.
Yeah.
You know, don't need 10 for...
Just wait till you see Django
Oh, I
Unchained.
saw Django years ago,
Oh,
but I was
yeah.
like, that's fine. It's a period piece. Like, it
Yeah.
made sense for the time of when it's set.
Terrible accent.
But
though, he
he's in
does.
19... what film, what year is Pulp... Is it the 70s when it's set? Pulp Fiction?
94. Oh, when it was set.
Set?
Oh, actually, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's
It
set
looks
modern
like
day.
it's... I know it came out in 94, but it looks like, you know, Samuel's hair and whatnot. John's sideburns.
Yeah, I'm
That's what
not
people looked
exactly
in
sure.
94.
Yeah.
I guess. Says somebody was alive for it.
I guess there was a 50s diner, wasn't there? Maybe it was the 70s.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never thought about that.
Yeah, thank you. I've actually not
It
thought
just
about
felt
what
like
year
Quentin was like,
it.
I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm going to anyway, and I'm quite enjoy it. Meh.
He's a weird guy, man. He's weird.
Yeah,
Weird guy.
Tarantino Hogan. Yeah, it's weird seeing him talk on a video and he's not coked up.
Yeah.
In the interview
Fraser
appearance
sent,
with him.
Fraser,
Oh, God.
Fraser sent me a video where he's talking to black people, and he changes his voice completely, and it is harrowing.
Really?
Yeah, just to,
What
try,
do you- what- oh.
just to try and fit in.
Yeah.
I'll send you the video after the
Yeah,
podcast.
God, no, don't send me that. I don't wanna see it.
Tarantino is
I don't want to see it.
a weird guy. Anyway, how do we get on to him?
I don't know.
You were thinking about feet.
Pierce says that Bron Breakker drew his number, not Pierce. So why is Bron upset with Pierce?
Makes
Unless
sense.
Pierce
again.
has whizzle-wazzled the numbers because we
That's
saw.
what Heyman is implying.
Yeah.
But Heyman is a liar.
No, he's not.
Or his Pierce.
He gets really mad if you bring up the fact he's a lying for decades to people. But
What else is there? Pierce stirring the poo, saying Theory was the last man we saw. Yes, as the masked man, which makes sense again. It really does set the cat among the pigeons in the vision. I tell you.
Yeah.
And he's going to let Braun keep his job after his piss poor performance, and he put some vigor behind piss poor.
How lies that line?
Yeah.
so I
on,
thought you
Pierce.
crap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which tells me they're going to do the wrestling, so they are. So I'm on board for some variation of Bron Breakker versus Adam Pearce, even though I've not seen Adam Pearce wrestle a full match, maybe at all. I might have seen one. I thought I saw one, didn't I? But I just got the wrestlers mixed up completely a few weeks ago. Remember?
Who did you think it was again?
Alex Shane.
Wow, okay. Is that him? No, that's Gilbert.
Him versus Nathan Cruz, and it was like the winner got the showstopper or show stealer pose or something.
Yeah.
That was who.
And it
I
was
thought
Alex
Pearce
Shane.
was.
What a funny person to bring up. Yeah.
It is weird that Pearce is getting he's such a focal point in this story now that surely he's got to be involved in some way in a match. I don't know. Don't know where it goes.
Yeah, and people seem to be really into the idea, which
I'm into it.
fascinated by.
You can't not be in Adam Pearce the way he performs on the show.
Yeah, I thought it was really
He
good.
believes he's the Raw general manager.
Yeah.
He goes home and he's like, wife, put my steak on the table. I'm the Raw general manager.
Because that's what the old.
Sorry, wife, I'll have to take the steak to go. I got a business meeting. I got to do a trade deal with SmackDown. Sorry. Then LA Knight unleashed a chair attack on the Vision.
He's like Sting against the NWO, but instead of a bat, he's got a chair.
It's like Sting from the Police.
Yeah. And instead of having the power of flight, he uses his legs to run away. I like how
Thank you for that.
I like how Braun at the end of the segment repeatedly shouting, "What are we doing?" Which I think was him sending code to Triple H because his push has gone awry.
Yeah.
What are we doing with Braun Breaker? Where does he go from here? What does he do at WrestleMania?
Ever since he speared Seth, it's gone downhill for him a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Or just plodding along anyway.
Yeah. Just again running the gerbil wheel,
Is
as
it
I
Pierce
said
ver-
eloquently earlier.
Is that a WrestleMania match? Is it Pierce versus Braun at WrestleMania? Because I'm sitting here trying to think what Braun Breaker's going to do between now and WrestleMania
Well,
to get a good match at WrestleMania.
I would assume it'd have been Seth, but it obviously depends on how Seth is. Can he make it for Mania? I don't know. But that seems like the obvious match to go down. But then why are we doing all this Pierce stuff?
Because Seth can't be there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes, it's padding until we get there.
I don't know. It's Paddington Bear.
Javon Evans defeated El Grande Americano. Not that one, the other one.
He was really selling the arm, was Javon, before... Oh, God. I'll go for it. He was really selling the arm going down the ramp before being molested by that fella at the bottom of the entranceway. He got way too amorous, did that fan. Way too amorous.
What a word to just casually drop in the middle of a wrestling podcast. Jesus Christ.
He thought about it as well.
You got to just throw a caution.
I've had some IPA, I'll say it.
But you can't do that to a wrestler at the bottom of the... He was going... Especially an injured wrestler like Javon. Javon might have the best dropkick in the game at the moment. The first one when Americano was coming out of the corner near the start of the match was higher than Maffew on a Saturday night, I've written down.
Hey, he's done you there.
Jabba. This one had a sprinkle of everything. The high flying from Javon, the gritty strikes and holds from Americano. We got some strong style titty slapping. A little bit of panto for the finish. It was a good time had by all, I thought.
Yeah, it was fun. And El Grande versus El Grande will be a lot of fun. I'm excited for that.
Where will it happen, Joel? Will it be a Triple Mania or WrestleMania?
Oh, that's a good point. I assumed WrestleMania, but I forget about AAA sometimes. I don't know.
So did WWE.
Yeah. Javon continues to look good, but what do you do with him going forward now?
He's 21 years old.
Yes,
Just
I
let him have
know.
matches for
All
a
right, so
little
have
I know
Gunther
he-
retire him next week.
He doesn't
right.
need to be in a big thing, but you'd want him to be on the Mania card in some spot, but I just don't know where he fits in at the minute. I
Ladder
mean, there's a long
match.
way to go. But
Money in the Bank becomes WrestleMania again.
Yeah, I want him to do well as well, but it's hard to not imagine just being, hey, we need somebody to do a really cool thing off the ladder and get really badly hurt.
I hope there is a ladder match. I'd like to see him in that.
On
I miss
SmackDown
ladder
beforehand.
matches at Mania.
Yeah.
They used to kick off the show and be really fun. Now they don't really do that.
They don't. I think it's just to not take away from the Money in the Bank.
Screw it.
Screw it. You heard it here.
Yeah,
tell you what we
ladder
do.
match every pay-per-view.
We need a storyline involving two of the lovely ladies of the roster who have become his mom on the road. You seen this on the social media?
I've seen Becky
No.
Lynch.
I think, was it Natalia or someone?
Was it?
Some of the more established names on the roster becoming his mom. So we have a low-key situation.
Well, he's going to get his guns out in New Japan.
No, when he was with the Bellas back in the day.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
Oh, right.
God,
Okay.
remember that? That's
Yeah.
weird.
That's great times, that. Bring that back.
Look, we like our Charlie Brown, they called him.
That was strange.
That was so funny.
I saw it yesterday. Charlie Brown adopting Snoopy. What an emotional time. Yeah. When they're in the barn. The barn.
You're just not ready. You're just not ready to see Baby Snoopy.
Oh,
You're not seeing it.
Like Baby Gromit. What a guy.
Oh, Baby Gromit.
damn.
Again with the babies.
Getting emotional having alcohol.
Yeah. Anyway, drink more. Think of dogs. Yeah, good match here. John looking good. Didn't get all of the crazy coast to coast, but didn't matter. That's nice.
He got enough.
He don't
He got enough.
He don't need to
Exactly.
do it every match, does he?
Nah, I agree. Doing every match might take away from it. Gunther relished in ending AJ Styles' career at Royal Rumble, unleashed a brutal assault on Dragon Lee. And I thought, well, why are they doing that? Oh, the tag team partners.
Yeah.
I'd already forgotten about that.
I think all the arena were the same because there was nay pop for Dragon Lee when he came out.
Yeah.
Nah.
They were tag
It
team
was this
champions
guy
last
running
month.
down, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you'll get him. Gunther does the Brody King spot and it's like, oh, he's dead.
I tell you what, though, that was almost my move of the week, where the hands dropped from Dragon Lee and Gunther was just holding him there by the neck. How do you do that without actually doing it? You must just do it.
He doesn't do it for
lot.
very long, so I mean, I guess
Yeah.
he did do it.
Yeah.
But still, the pressure on your neck.
I played enough Hitman games to know you can do it for a bit.
It's a fantastic visual, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
It
like
is.
it just merged.
And then
It's great.
MJF did it.
Yeah.
MJF.
Yeah.
On Dynamite. I don't know why I've done that. MJF.
What is this?
I don't know. There used to be a
Is this
thing
how
on
Quentin Tarantino talks around certain
there
people?
used to be a thing on the podcast, didn't it? With who was he feuding with? Was it bollocks, Roosh? MJF.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm with you now.
Me and Jack used to laugh about it on this podcast.
Who?
Jack.
Don't remember him.
Jack. Aye.
Yeah.
It was another segment that, get Gunter out there for a little bit of heat. They tried to sort of like get a Valiant babyface thing going, but as Maffew has displayed there, everyone's forgotten about the tag team of AJ Lee.
Yeah.
People can be very quickly forgotten about if you don't do anything with them.
That's a
And no
shame.
amount of Michael Cole going, he had a match on WWE main event last week is going to help them.
I thought it was a really good segment, though. I thought Dragon Lee, when he did come out, he looked really good. Like a proper baby face. It just wasn't getting the crowd reaction. But the hanging from Gunther was fantastic.
Yeah.
People are like Dragon Lee. Whenever Gunther wins a match now, people are just furious with him. They're just like, how dare you retire AJ? It's like, that was the stipulation. Why are you mad at him?
Styles did it.
Don't make any sense. But yeah. I really liked that segment. I thought it was good.
I'm with you. I like how miserable Gunther is making the Americans.
Yeah.
After an explosive showing in the Royal Rumble match, free agent Obafemi barged in prior to a tag match to dismantle the War Raiders.
Dunno.
That was the noise of the War Raiders' career
I was going to say,
hitting the floor.
I'm fully I don't know when their contracts are up, but I'm fully expecting if they are this year, they will be, or not have their contracts renewed. If any tag teams are watching who are not in the WWE, who will get offered a contract by the WWE, make sure the bag's worth it first.
Yeah.
Because I assume the bag is worth it for those two to be there because, my God, tag team wrestling's on its arse in that
Proper.
company.
Yeah.
Arguably-
Men's is, yeah.
Yeah, the men's. Arguably more than it's ever been, I'd argue.
Yeah, the women's is the best it's ever been.
Yeah.
But it's total opposite with the men's, you're right.
You can only have one, apparently.
Yeah.
Imagine saying that those two in particular being involved in a segment like this. Unfathomable a few years ago.
Yeah. I thought of the Booker T thing a while ago, and he said, well, Briggs is probably gone post-Mania. Like, Booker, don't say that, and it's probably true, but I was thinking it during this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it puts over strong because they are two massive men. But knowing what they can do as a tag team and seeing how obviously it's just symptomatic of tag team wrestling in that company. Really a bit of a sad segment, even though I'm fully on board with Ober, obviously. I'd much prefer other people to be involved, and I don't know who suggested that role because it seems a bit cruel. But I don't know what to make about this one. Good to see Ober doing well, but it's a shame to see who he was doing it to.
Yeah, totally agree with you. The one of the only, not the one of the best tag teams on Raw, but also one of the only tag teams on Raw. It's like you need some tag.
You've got
teams.
the New Day.
And
You've got
The Usos.
the Usos, yeah.
yeah, I mean, they're not going to do anything with the tag team where, let's see, in the last 12 months, they had that really awkward entrance at Mania where they had to dress up as
the game, yeah.
like
Clash of
crap
Clans
game,
or
and they
something.
look awful.
Yeah.
And then being in that match where JD got injured and then them looking after JD by delivering backbreakers to his injured back. I was like, don't think they look very good in that match at all.
No.
So, hey, if they're going to be getting rid of them, it makes sense for Ober to do something with them on the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recycling.
Yeah.
Think about more tag teams though. You got the new trio that's on Raw: Bert Kreischer and Otis
Jesus.
and Tozawa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll help them keep over. Well, they need that comedy cringe audience to be watching.
He's on TV so much now. But what's he doing?
Well, it's
now?
because he's got a new Netflix show out, and he's doing the podcast Roots
Right.
or Rounds, I should say.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
I just saw the Joe Rogan one go live on YouTube, and I was like, I'm going to click on it just to look at the comments. Oh, they were fantastic. Flicked it off, like didn't listen.
So
to
what is it? Sorry, I don't even know.
The Bert's new show.
Yeah.
So Bert, I think, plays Bert, but then like his wife and daughters are played by actual actors, and I think it's like based off the real life him.
What, is it like a sitcom?
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh no!
Yeah. Well, you know, Bert's self-indulgent, isn't he? Horrible guy.
Hey, you leave the machine alone. After Brie Bella's return at Royal Rumble, the Bella Twins focused on the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
I got confused at the start of this segment and a little bit teary-eyed. The crowd chanting, "Coop, Coop," and I was like, "Oh, delicious chicken wings in Newcastle."
Oh, you're right. Oh.
Coop Chicken House in Newcastle. We saw him on the podcast a few times. Unbelievable place.
Yeah.
I can taste it now. You're talking
It's
about
now an Irish bar.
Is it?
Wait, what? It was another chicken place.
Yeah, it was.
It
That got
was,
shut down.
Roost, and then Roost became an Irish bar, which I don't know.
That's
the
a
name of.
weird transition, but okay.
Especially because it's an Irish bar just over the road.
Yeah, it's a diamond strip.
Point Blank just got shut down as well. You
I
know,
know,
we went
yeah.
to the summer party, the shooting range thing. Not a proper shooting range.
Yeah. Oh, that's it's crazy the amount of things that have been shutting down. Northumberland Huzzah has been bought out.
Is
It's
it?
been around for about 150 years.
What? Oh, I love that place. That's a shame.
What does that do?
It's just a pub.
Oh, it's just a nice pub.
Oh,
Been
right.
loads of times.
It's on like Chili Road.
And Six at Baltic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's gone.
It's in
The
the middle of
restaurant
getting
bit.
rid of, yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, yeah, if you go to the Baltic, you're going to be starving.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Anyways, local news, anyway.
Anyway, yeah, Coop,
Sorry.
they were chatting Coop. I was
Hey, yes, what does that mean?
So-
it was about the Eagles' Cooper Dijon, who is the one who's rumoured to be going out with Nikki Bella.
Oh,
The young
I have
lad.
seen that,
the
right.
22-year-old, and
Yeah,
she's
right.
42. He's living the dream.
Okay.
When we were all 22, we all wanted a MILF.
Hey,
Yeah,
he's
when you
not-
get to my
he's-
age now, I'm
he's not
just
wrong.
someone your age. You're like, oh, okay.
We're getting closer to DILF status, aren't we, in age? Aren't we? But he's living the dream. Because Nikki Bella is
Dad.
certainly one of them.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah, we're not DILFs.
Oh, I thought the way Ross made that sound was like, well, you know, when you're a kid, you want a MILF, then you get a DILF. I'm like, hey, you know, taste change. All right, I'll go with that.
Get what you can. Yeah. But that's why she said Pro Bowl, baby. A girl's got to have taste or something like that. Because, Cooper's,
Girls got good taste. Yeah.
Cooper Dijon.
Oh, they're talking about sex, right?
I did see an interview afterwards though with Coop, and he was like, "I don't know what she's talking about." He's kind of
would
like,
do,
he's being...
he's
He
denying
should be
the
yelling,
allegations.
coy. That's what he was being.
I'd be going, yes, I did. And I did it well. She came back for more.
Yeah.
I'm Cooper Dijon.
Exactly, Coop chicken was so nice. You go for seconds. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, they're gonna have sex and win the tag titles. Good.
Yeah. Brie didn't come back because Nikki was getting her ass kicked every week. Wink,
she-
wink, nudge, nudge.
Buried her a bit.
Even though she was.
She was.
It's true.
Yeah, she was rubbish.
And then I like the fact they're calling themselves the original tag team, which means that Lay Cool is in the mud. The lesbians are in the mud.
Yeah.
The fabulous Diddler and Mae Young are in the mud.
No,
All the famous tag teams from years gone
I
by.
thought
are
they
in
meant
the-
the original tag team because they were the twins.
All right. I
Oh.
thought just in terms of tag team wrestling in WWE. Lay Cool was around before them,
The original.
as were the lesbians.
So you remember the wrestle, the Wild Samoans and Andre and Snooker, 83,
No, but the
No, in the
ladies' tag
female
team,
division. Yeah. I think that's what they meant.
Jumping Bomb Angels. No, I mean,
Yeah, the Jumping Bomb Angels.
not the
Yeah.
original tag team because they were the womb together.
Wendy Richter,
Ah,
whoever she tagged
know.
with. Yeah.
Do you think? What about the Usos?
I love a debate in this.
They're not ladies.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, Joel? You're making this a silly podcast.
Who were the? I've just written that down because everyone can see it, can't they? They're going to the ring on Raw. The lesbians. Who were they?
I can't remember. But there were a thing.
Let's not talk about Raw 02. Let's keep it a happy thing.
Do you think the B?
Don't type into Google who were
I
the
wanna know who
lesbians.
they were. There you go.
Don't
Squared
type in
circle.
lesbians.
There they are.
Oh, great.
Were they
Squared circle.
Were the lesbians?
The world's
indie
cheapest
wrestling-
crash.
If not any context on who they were. The brunette was Looney Lane from UPW in California.
Oh, God, I remember Looney Lane.
Lane.
She was in World of Wrestling magazine a few times.
The blonde was Savvy Sasha, also from UPW. So there you go.
UP dub.
They are the original tag team.
Yes.
The lesbians.
Do you reckon there'd be like a star cast or whatever? It'd be like, here we are, the lesbians.
the Bellas are the new originals.
The new original. There we go. I like that.
Do you think they win the belts then off
Of course they will.
Rio?
That's a WrestleMania moment there for you, Joel.
but beating Rhea and Io, that's a big team to beat.
Brie Bella can kick the piss out of Io Sky. Of course she can.
Of course.
Yes, those famous it kicks.
I think they will win the belts.
The original
point.
new original.
Yeah.
Or whatever. There was a quick, brief segment. I think we talked about it longer than the actual was. So, yeah, well done for not outstaying the welcome. And then Penta defeated Bronson Reed via countout.
Penta broke a record in this match for the softest looking hard Irish whip bump I've ever seen in my life. You know, in the corner where he goes, oh, he hit it like a feather. It went down anyway, which I thought was fantastic. We got back to a long plodding beatdown from Bronson, who you would think on the surface of things was put over strong here. But the fact that next week he'll be back to being stood behind someone more important means the longer it went on, the more bored the crowd got. And I thought it was cutting its own nose off to spider face.
Spider face.
As Michael Scott would say.
Okay.
Your thoughts there, Joe?
Yeah, it was all right. Bronson was waiting ages on the outside for Knight to interfere. He was just like creeping up with the chair. I don't know how I feel about Knight just feuding with the Vision again. I'm just a bit bored of it already. He gets the crowd to come alive. People love LA Knight, but just going against like Bronson again, I've seen it loads.
They nearly killed him.
Yeah.
On a car.
Get over it. It's wrestling. And also, Penta needs some kind of direction.
He needs a brother.
He's spinning his guinea pig wheel.
Do guinea pigs do that as well?
He spins his guinea pigs.
What did you say? Hamster.
Gerbil.
Gerbil.
All of the rodents. Sure. Yeah, actually, I don't know if it's just
love
one.
a wheel, don't they?
I love a wheel. If
Yeah.
I wish I was a small animal so I could play my wheel all day.
Yeah, me too.
I have to do a wrestling podcast.
Imagine having a big wheel. God.
Can we get one?
For the podcast?
Yeah.
If we just replace this table with a big
Yeah.
wheel.
All right, Ross. I'm going to be on the wheel now. You talk about LA Knight. Trundle. It's weird that Penta, they keep on going like, oh, Penta, what a star, what a mega legend and all this. And then they give him very little to do on Raw. But those Netflix adverts, so there's little things they did to plug Unreal. You think he was the second coming. I'm like, did you guys forget that? You're not doing anything with him.
They do nothing, yeah.
But they'll say this, though. They did give him an actual count-out loss. Because the amount of times you see this on AEW and Raw and SmackDown and NXT, it's like, oh, my God, they're on the outside. Can he beat the count? Oh, he did. Every bloody week. It's nice when it actually works.
It doesn't happen often, does it now? Yeah,
No.
that's a good point.
And I just remember someone sent me a clip of Penta when he's on that YouTube show with just driving around with some other lad, and then there's some kids who were like, oh, my God, it's Penta. And whoever the other luchador is, great, yeah. And he goes, what are you doing out here? And it's like, like 12 midday on a Monday. Were you at school? No, we're skipping school. And they're like, go back to school, you dumb. Beep, beep, beep. Go back, you idiots. Get away from me. So, yeah, Penta, you should be just going around your card, aiming at kids. That'll help you push.
I say they need to get the Lucha Bros back together, but what's the point? The tag team division's bollocks. They'd be better off being on their own.
But I would be all right with them teaming up and just running waste. I think that'd be a good...
At least they've got their own company. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. 2026 Royal Rumble winner Liv Morgan celebrated a huge victory with Dom Mysterio. Morgan offered explanation to Raquel as to why she eliminated her in the Royal Rumble match.
You've made a grave mistake, Corey Graves. Dom's glasses were not Dharma chic. I don't know what they are, but they're definitely not a pair of Dharmas.
I did write that down. Yes. Dharma chic glasses.
I like them, though.
They were nice glasses.
They're nice. He looks like a professor.
Professor of being hot.
Yes.
God, the dirtier he looks, the better. Oh, sorry, go on. Sorry.
He is a handsome looking man like Dom. The moustache, it looks flammable.
Yeah.
Flammable?
Yeah. No, it does.
Oh, yeah, it could set on fire.
Yeah, if it's just
it's
so
like
much
long
of it,
and bushy. Yeah.
It looks
You could
flammable.
set it on fire.
We learned that Liv is going to SmackDown this week to assess her options for a title match at WrestleMania. Because she couldn't do that from the comfort of her own home. No, she could not.
Nope.
I felt like Raquel was going to win the title and then Liv challenged her after the angle at the Rumble and the way this segment started, but now I don't believe that because of
Same.
what happened.
I thought that as well. Yes. Tensions in the Judgment Day.
Shock.
Oh, what's going to happen? It's good, though.
I did like Liv's reasoning, though. Because
Yeah,
for a
same.
heel, it makes sense. Like, you had a championship opportunity tonight. I was just getting myself one.
Yeah.
We've all got one now. Because the win for one of us is a win for all of us.
It did
have
make
a
sense.
Good point there, yeah.
It did, because why is Raquel even in the Rumble if she's already got a shot? What's the point?
Fair point, Joe. So Finn Balor couldn't be. And we all laughed at Finn Balor.
Yeah, Finn Balor couldn't be in the women's rumble.
Yeah.
It was
due
a
to politics.
It was a shame that Julie got a bit too big for her own britches and shot on Raquel, not getting her microphone in time. Come on now, Julie, says Michael Cole. Terrible from Julie. Who is Julie?
I like that they live on a mic saying, "No, give her another one. She's having mine."
I've said all my notes.
Yeah, I thought Raquel had a chance to win, set up like a potential JD three-way at Mania, but I guess not. I guess there'll just be tensions on the road to Mania, which will be interesting. I'm into it.
On the road to Backlash, and then on the road to Money in the Bank, and then on the road to SummerSlam.
Of course.
Then on the highway to Survivor Series. The interstate to the Royal Rumble of 2027.
I don't like how accurate that was. And then we got Stephanie McCurdy defeated Raquel Rodriguez in a women's world title Philly street fight because they're in Philly.
And that's where Paul Heyman does his business. If you wrong him in this city, you'll get your knees capped or something.
That's right. Yes, his business of not paying wrestlers.
I felt sorry for Stephanie Vicker at the start because there's that clip being going around of her on the Celtic Warrior workouts.
Oh, yeah.
Where Sheamus is asking her about her favourite music taste, and she's like, Iron Maiden. I love Iron Maiden. I'm Stephanie Vicker.
Right. She takes after Sheamus.
And she's going for all these metal bands, and they get to the top of her theme in WWE, and she's like, I love it. I bloody love my music.
Yeah.
So they've Def Rebelled her, the poor lass, to like it sounds like a cabaret song. Oh, that's James Bond, doesn't it? I'd be all right with that. But I don't know what they've changed the music for, because apparently it was like from the like a community library. No, what's the word I'm looking for? The community
What, like
I don't.
like the Hardy
use
Boys
kinda.
is from that library of songs.
Like
Oh,
MJF's
production
as
library.
well.
Production,
Right, okay, yeah.
that kind of thing. So they could have used it if they wanted to, but no, they've changed it.
Right, yeah.
And I find that incredibly weird.
I couldn't tell you what her theme was or what it is now. It's all white noise.
Yeah,
yeah.
just like that.
It was one of the more descriptive ones.
It was okay. And this one's not very good, yeah. It's a shame. Because I read that as well, that she really liked her old one. That's a bit mean.
Well, if you do the thing where she has a quote at the start, what would you have her saying?
I'm Stephanie Vicker.
She's
I've
getting
got
over with
horns. Horns. It's going, mwah, that is the devil's kiss.
yeah, that'll be it. I can see him doing that.
Run to the hills.
I thought Steve's hooped earrings were a brave choice in any kind of wrestling context, let alone the stipulation in this match. I thought the lasses tried really hard, but it felt like there was something missing from the match again. The high spots didn't quite slap as much as the high spots were intended to slap. The table bump from Steve, the kendo stick shots, the double knees in the corner with Raquel having the bin on her head. Didn't quite feel like it got as much.
Agreed.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. It felt a bit, what's the word?
Underwhelming?
Yeah. Unimpactful.
It feels harsh to say, because they did try, but it didn't quite come off.
Roxanne looked stupid as well. She just ran up to the
Yeah.
turnbuckle and then stood there and then just got pushed into a table.
She distracted Stephanie for 2 seconds.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Job
though,
done.
did it?
Yeah, thanks for coming.
The chairs started to shoot on both ladies. There was the one that boinged out in the corner when it was set up to go in for the old head going into it.
Just pull the funny face like, oh.
Then the chair that didn't want to go in the ring when Raquel was throwing all the chairs in the ring hit her back in the head. Again, the crowd only really come alive for the Devil's Kiss spots. Shame on Booker T for killing Stephanie Vicker as a wrestler. Liv is out there trying to help Raquel, even though Raquel told her to stay in the back.
Yeah.
I'm sure this will be referenced next week and then forgotten about.
What does that mean?
No.
What in the Judgment Day? Happiness in the Judgment Day? Or
Tension.
Oh, there we
God.
are.
I thought it was over with Raquel. I thought Raquel was going over with the way the powerbomb of Brett's rope through the table went, but then no, shoot Hurricane Rana.
Yeah.
Because there was a distraction, but then Raquel survives it, but then no, shoot Hurricane Rana anyway. The segment ends with Liv holding the title after Oblivion. What could that mean?
Oh, Utah, it's hard to read
Bloody
into.
hell.
I don't know. Well, it's too confusing for
They
me.
do say subtext B4 the coward.
they do say that.
B4.
Yeah, it was. They tried hard, and it just didn't work as well. I think that on paper it looked like so. But 10 out of 10 for effort.
It might have just been better as a normal match without stipulation.
I think that the feud and intention they'd be doing, and the fact that they have to do some sort of Philly street fight whenever they're in Philly, because apparently that's all they do is eat hoagies and fight in the streets.
That's the rule, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Newcastle, isn't it?
It's going to say it's very close to Newcastle, Philadelphia, but not that close. And then 2026 Royal Rumble winner Roman Reigns chooses to challenge World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk at WrestleMania. And why is that, Ross?
Because reasons.
Thank you, Ross. Any thoughts there, Joe?
I thought it was a fantastic segment, fantastic promos from both, especially Reigns. I thought Reigns really delivered here. One of his best promos in recent memory, I thought. And it's the right match to have for Mania. It feels big. It feels like a big main event. Two top guys. Reigns really felt like the big star here. It's and it makes the World Heavyweight title feel like the biggest belt in the company now, which is a good thing and a bad thing because they kind of buried Drew McIntyre a little bit. I just hope they have plans for Drew.
Oh, I think they did a good job of saying you should pick me over him, and here's why.
Yeah. It just felt like this is the story now heading into Mania, which makes sense because this segment was great. I'm on board with it now. It's totally delivered.
We need Reigns to be there though over the next few weeks. Can't do
that's
this.
it.
Oh well, deals off.
I don't think he will be because it's still ages away. It's still like what, 2 months or something? No. Yeah. So and Reigns ain't going to be there every week. So I don't know what they do between now and then to fill it out as the only.
Well, Punk will cut promos
downside.
to thin air like Cody had to do all those weeks and months on end.
Yeah.
You feel like when Mick Foley was TNA champion, was cutting promos in a standee of Sylvester Stallone. Say, listen here, Roman Reigns.
I thought it was brilliant because it was all based in reality. I can imagine CM Punk getting pissy backstage and going to Roman Reigns and saying, "Well, just because yours was longer doesn't mean it was better." I could imagine the following the footsteps bit, and then Punk saying, "I brought you into the company," and then Roman saying, "You've come back."
You were working in a waitress in a
cocktail bar. You came back because you took 10 years off and you need that bag to fill in the gap.
Yeah.
Up the sheeps. The only thing I learned from you is what not to do. I couldn't believe they went for just because we know that CM Punk's quite volatile backstage when he wants to be.
That's purely speculation.
So when we heard the going on your best friend's podcast and make my life 10 times harder than it had to be, I was like, whoa!
Nice line.
Bloody hell.
I don't always like it when they bring up the real stuff, but everyone knows this. It's part of wrestling culture. And the fact you brought in to say, like, no, I'm not going to pick Drew. I'm not going to pick somebody else. I'm not going to go for the NXT title or whatever like that. I'm picking you because I hate you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, good. I will always be supportive of hate in wrestling.
Yeah.
Because you think it would be easy to do. This dude hates this other dude, but it's not that easy to do.
This was the best back and forth promo since I don't even know.
Long time.
A long time.
Yeah. Well, you must have rung your bell or something. You coming out interrupting my time, talk about Finn Balor? Well, I'm right in front of you. And don't talk about me facing Drew. Last time you fought against Drew, made you cry over a bracelet. Yes!
Andrew,
that angle sucked.
Andrew's 4 times bigger than you, don't forget. I thought that was a nice little line as well.
Yeah.
Reigns was so good.
I didn't you went on Pat McAfee's podcast and said that. I'm like, shut up. I don't care about that. But then just going, look, I hate you. And I'm going to punch your face in.
Yeah.
Our square go. Like, yeah, cool. Did it very well. And I think you said Roman Reigns' promo is best promo since I can't remember.
Yeah, it's a while, isn't it?
Every time she'd be like, Tribal Chief. Well, that's one bump. See you in 6 months. But no, this, I'm with it now.
That is the only downside from this is where do you go from here? Because there's still a long way to go for Mania. And I don't think Reigns is showing up.
Reigns is going to bed.
Yeah. How
there.
do you keep the feud going? I don't know, but we'll see. Well, this was really, really good starting point.
Yeah. More promos with the 2 angry old men yelling at each other.
Yeah, that's what we all want to
The camera's zooming
see.
in so we can see the bags under their eyes and the grey hair. It's like, yes!
Love it.
Get old, get mad.
Zootopia was so long ago.
Zebros.
Yeah, it's like, people chanting zebras or whatever. I was like, who cares? Yes! Zootopia, shut up. Then NXT, the first one of the post-Ava era. It opens up with Shawn Michaels going, which translated apparently the subtitles on Netflix that Robert Stone is now the new GM. That's that.
No reason given, just this is happening. And while, it's all right, he's just an interim, we'll get a better one down the line. This rat should not be there at all.
Not like this rat.
Yeah, this
the
rat
hazy
is
rat.
great.
Hazy
Up
rat.
the hazy rat. I love
This was the lazy rat, not to be confused with this award-winning IPA.
The way this guy forgot about our boy Von Wagner is disgusting. And the fact he's fallen upwards like this makes me sick.
Oh, yeah.
It's just what happens in big companies. Just the falling upwards thing ruins it.
He was the guy who was having sausages.
Sausages,
at his house.
yeah.
Serving them.
And getting beat up by kids was awesome.
Yeah.
But people are saying, like, who do you think? Okay, if Ava's going to come to AEW and do an NXT invasion with come Tuesday, who else could she bring on for the invasion?
4 Pillocks.
But like, who's free?
Who were the 4 Pillocks?
Come, Andre, Tony.
Yeah, Andrew's still there.
And I always
Tony's still
forget the
there.
4th one.
Yeah, who was the 4th?
Braun
always
Breaker,
forget the
wasn't it?
fourth.
Or
No.
Grayson Waller?
It was Joe Gacy.
Ah,
God,
yes.
wow, yeah.
It was the 4 like one-note gimmicks that belonged
Yeah.
in the 90s that were here in
Yeah,
2021.
I always forget about Joe Gacy.
Okay,
2021.
Steam Pig can be there, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, Steam Pig, Vaughn,
And that one member of Chase U who was let go and I don't think has done anything in wrestling
Bodie
since.
Hayward.
Yeah. Has he been in wrestling?
I
Is he
don't
just
think,
gone?
yeah, maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry's on the on the Indies. He wrestles in. He did a show at the Mall of America not too long ago. I
Yeah.
saw. Derby vibes.
Terry.
Terry Spunk. Von
Come.
Wagner. Come Tuesday.
How many nicknames has he got?
So many.
You know, Terry.
I knew it was talking about.
It's only 2. Terry Spunk.
Terry Spunk, come Tuesday.
Yeah. 2 nicknames.
Sausages. The biggest head I've ever seen on a man.
Oh.
Anyway, so moving on. NXT Women's North American Champion Izzy Dame defeated Thea Hale and Lola Vice in a triple threat match.
One thing NXT does very well every single time is the lady triple threat match. And this was probably one of the worst. But that doesn't mean it was bad. That doesn't mean it was bad, lads. It just means it wasn't as good as the ones we've seen before. Nice moves in it, though. Dame with a double lung blower off the ropes with the 2 lasses in a hold in the middle of the ring. The way that Thea Hale did the Shoot Hurricane Rana almost was my move of the week. It was like she was going down a water slide, how straight her body was. I've never seen it done that way before. Fantastic scenes. Kalani Jordan out there to attack the leader of the locker room, Lola Vice. A good way to write Lola Vice out of the match. And then a good, I've put down good for Thea not to shoot her opponent in a title match this time around. The temptation must have been there to do it again. And then Dame gets who is, we know she's the worst of the 3 ladies involved, but she gets the win because she's the tallest.
It's just evolution.
We need to remember, lads, we're on the road to Tatum, getting the belt back off her at Stand Deliver. It'll be worth it in the end. Always remember that. Always remember. So it was good, just not as good as what we've seen before.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah. Decent, fine, whatever. It was all right. I just feel bad for Thea. Taking the pin, she's just right back to where she was before she accidentally won the belt. Which is a shame.
Wasn't her fault.
Because when she won the belt, the fans got behind it. It was like, yeah, let's do it. And then they were just like, no, take it off her, go back down, and that's it now.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for her.
Yeah, you're getting away with the plans that we don't have.
Izzy's good with the belt. I like her. I think it's right to give her the win. She looks good. I like Izzy. She's growing on me. I didn't like a promo from a few weeks ago where it was just like a robot talking, but she's growing on me a little bit for whatever reason.
I'm not seeing it, Joel. I'm not seeing it.
No.
My doubts are there.
Fair. Well, Tatum will take it off her eventually.
That's what
I
we've got to
assume,
remember.
Yeah, and Lola Vice is not winning anything ever, apparently.
Yeah.
No,
that's
and she's
weird,
not getting
innit?
called
Don't
up.
get it.
She's just there.
She's cross-promotional, isn't she now? She's just the Triple R come NXT lady.
God, what a sentence.
Yeah, God, mate.
What? That's how that is phrased. Find the AAA/NXT lady.
That's better. Yeah, just a very AW style. Lots of moves, done very quickly, but mostly done well.
Yeah.
And I didn't have much else to say that, so I'm glad you guys talked. Moving on, though, the man who used to be Italian, but now he's a coat, Tony D'Angelo, explains that this isn't about vengeance, it's about punishment. That's very similar.
Yeah, it's a bit, isn't it?
He's been reading thesauruses.
Yeah, but it's punishment that's not brought about because of something that's happened. It's punishment dealt out because it's punishment. It makes good old sense.
You tried.
Every Death Rebel theme needs to start with those drums, apparently. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun. Why? Stop it. This is like when Sting spoke for the first time in over a year, but it wasn't anywhere near as effective. He's still a mob man because when you're involved in the things he's involved in, your life changes. But now he's alone. He's remembered that he was a national champion and a D1 All-American, as Jim Ross is heard saying, "By God, what a stallion," in the distance. He loved a real athlete, as Jim Ross back in the day.
He did.
I used to play D1 B-ball.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would have said that about Undertaker. Is it Bruce Prichard who used to say that? He would have said that about Undertaker on Undertaker's debut if he was there. My God, this dead man was it.
Yeah, Brucey B did say that.
Houston State.
One of Brucey B's good moments there, making a very good moment. It was the quarterback for Death Valley University.
In a business where everyone knows everything, nobody knew what Tony was going to do while he was standing there looking at people who were involved in the title picture. Nobody knew what he was going to do. He looked really bored towards the end of his promo. They've cut the legs out of this former mobman that we knew at the start of NXT. Excuse me. Fantastic Hazy Rat IPA coming up again. This is a proper actor. We saw this. He was on a thing on the CW, on a show.
Oh, God, that's right. What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Exactly.
ER.
Yeah.
House.
No.
No, it's in the Yorkshire version. Ooh, Any thoughts here on this amazing promo?
I thought it was a good promo.
Why?
What was good about it, Joel?
I thought his delivery was good.
He looked bored at the end.
I thought he was talking well. I can't be asked watching him feud with Dark State. I think that'd be really boring. I think his entrance is rubbish as well. It's too slow. I don't know. I'm just not really interested in him, but I thought he did a good job with the promo here.
I was just confused as the crowd going, "Yay, Tony, we love you, Tony." I'm like, he's just spent the last 4 weeks battering people and ruining matches and putting people. I'm like, why are we supposed to be cheering him?
Yeah,
He's taking vengeance on people who have wronged me, on everybody else apart from those people who did wrong me.
Yeah, why is he attacking all these people if he's going after Dark State?
Hi, I'm Tony D and I'm badly written.
Yeah. And he also got whizzle-wazzled out of his own family. And we've all been there. We've all been whizzle-wazzled out of our own families.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very relatable quality.
Relatable content, and, we're all behind you, Tony.
Yeah. And I wanted to like him and go, all right, let's see what we're going to do with Tony D. This revelation. I'm going to feud with Dark State. I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Put me back in the hamster wheel.
But it's going to be fun, though, because we're going to see matches every single week against Osiris.
Oh,
the
going to
big
go
si-
through one
and the
by
big
one.
silly one.
Cyrus.
Yeah. What's the big silly one called?
ISIS.
I
the
can't
Egyptian
remember.
gods.
What is his
Anubis.
What is he called, the big silly one? The one that goes,
The one that makes
I'm
weird-
gay, but I'm not gay.
The
Yeah, butt
Sphinx.
jokes. I can't remember.
Then Shaq won Sugar L's, and then we'll end the feud with Dion Lennox.
Dion
That'll be
Lennox, because
great.
the like Dion Lennox
Yeah.
the best.
Dion, who can't not do this with his face all the time now.
Cutler James.
Cutler James. Haha, bums.
Yeah,
he says.
he's the rude one.
Oh, he's so funny.
Yeah. So that's going to be fun for the next, 2 months. One match every 2 weeks or so. Great.
I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. Elio Lefleur defeated Charlie Dempsey in a speed tournament match. We're still doing these. I always forget. They're like, oh, we are doing speed.
Don't give a toss about them, me. But Elio looked fantastic in there in terms of the moves that he did. The shoot bicycle kick that caught Charlie right on the Charlie right on the sort of his head, side of his head. Lovely finish with the reverse head scissors takedown. It looks so fluid. Maybe not the hardest hitting finishing move.
Looks
But it
nice,
looks
though.
nice though. I just think he needs new gear. I think the off-white of his tights looks dirty. I think the hair coming out of the generic mask looks low rent. I'm going in here.
No, I agree.
The dangly bits off his tights look wank.
It's a shame.
There's something about it that does look a bit cheap almost.
Okay.
I don't know.
His gear on the indie scene looked beautiful.
Really?
This is a downgrade. You think it could be even prettier, but they made him rubbished, my man.
30 grand a year, Maffew.
Yeah, click down.
Yeah.
Clayton not spent his gear, bless him.
Yeah.
Also, Jasper Troy.
Oh my God.
Jasper Troy beforehand got to say, well, Troy says Dempsey will not pull any, quote, George Hackenschmidt stuff. What the? Who's talking about George Hackenschmidt in 2026?
Chef Michaels is. That's it.
Hackenschmidt?
He was around doing the wrestling when Chef Michaels was a wee bairn.
Bobby Fish trained George Hackenschmidt. Like, what the hell? Anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't care about the speed championship, especially when Jasper Troy's the champion.
No, I guess Elio's going to become champ though, which is fine. Just want it.
It's a Twitter gimmick that doesn't really translate to TV. Like, why would you want to be in the speed?
It's funny having a French guy wrestle for the Twitter thing this week when France invaded the Twitter embassy.
Did they?
Or whatever
Did
it's
they?
called. Yeah, the French police have stormed the French, whatever the Twitter thing have got.
I didn't know that.
Because, it's a dodgy website right now.
Well, it's not on Twitter anymore, so it's fine. They should have just retired it after it left Twitter.
They've paid for it all, haven't they?
Yeah.
Might as well use it.
Jasper Troy should have retired.
Yeah. Jasper. There's so many of them need work. They're so generic these days. Remember, 2021 2.0, we didn't know what we had.
We did. Jasper Troy beat Ricky Starks last year. Ricky Saints, whatever. What the hell?
Shiloh Hill, though, that's a promo didn't mention there. He's
tried not to.
the closest to NXT 2.0 that we've got at the minute, I think. He's cutting a promo with a knife.
Hey, he was good in the main event.
Use the knife. Where was the knife?
That's true.
Use the knife.
Think we're with a ladder
He's just good. He's like wafting it around his head, like, oh, don't notice this, but also notice this.
Yeah.
He doesn't use it in the match. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Poser, that's right. You've been seen. You all right?
Yeah, I was just checking my hole in my arm.
The hole in your arm?
I had a blood test yesterday, and it's,
Oh, okay.
went a bit. She was.
Oh, right.
She was talking to us.
Yeah, that's
I
nice.
had the needle in. She was just like, "Oh, let me reach the second tube," and she went, "Oh," and my arm. I felt a rip.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die.
Oh, Christ.
She worked your limb.
Pretty much.
What? I've never had that happen.
So I don't know what blood test I had, but I needed 3 tubes taken. So she had to reach
It's
over.
an armful.
She reached over like that and like pulled back. What? And I felt a rip. I was like, oh, my God.
That's horrible.
Were you in a sitcom? Like, it doesn't happen in real life.
So I had the plaster on all night just in case.
What
but
was
bless you,
did
mate.
blood spurt out?
there was a little like drip, like drizzle down my arm.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did you say? Oopsie daisy.
I went, "Ugh," and she was like, "Oh, sorry about that." I'll just bleed out.
Good God.
Stupid.
Well, TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions, the Elegance brand from TNA, defeated Zaruka.
Oh, it's sad, isn't it?
Earlier in the night, lads, Zarya moaning about Sol getting the opportunities that she doesn't get. We're all saying there is a reason for that, Zarya. Then Zarya pushes over Sol during her entrance, leaves her hanging at the bottom of the ramp. She doesn't want tags in the middle of this match, which is the point I said, Zarya, you deserve this.
Yeah, uncalled for, I think. She's just jealous that why are you angry that Sol was in the Rumble? You should be happy for your friend.
Yeah. But then you're saying, like, Sol's getting all these opportunities you don't get. And then Sol's like, I'll tag you in, sir. You get in there and do your thing. She's like, no, I don't want to tag.
Yeah.
You deserve it then. Not going to put the work in? Sit on the sideline, Zarya.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Zarya is, she's not a bitch, she's a cat. She's a cat who doesn't know she's going to go in or out the door. So she's back to being not a friend with Sol on this slow brewing storyline. Like a lot of WWE's just getting nowhere slow.
Yeah. It's got to happen now.
It goes, no, Joe.
This has got to be the last
We've
step.
got Stand and Deliver to get to first. It's another 2 months or something, 3 months. But this was Bizarro World. Daria Ray watching on from the crowd. Ash by Elegance watching on at ringside. We had Penfold from Danger Mouse there as well. On a Durry Branded show in 2026. Danger Mouse was a cartoon back in the day.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, George Hackenschmidt loved it.
I just think, the Elegance Brand's manager, whatever the hell his name
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Looks
You know it was him because he went, oh, crumbs.
looks like a little Penfold, doesn't he? How small is Heather? I think was a question posed by you a few weeks ago.
Yes.
She's shrunk.
I can't remember. She's small, all right?
She's shrunk. M by Elegance has a really elegant moonsault even when she misses.
And she's tall.
She is or is she just average?
Maybe, yeah.
She stands next to
That's possible.
Heather. Forgot her name. The spot with the soul snatcher on Zarya shouldn't have worked in practice, but it was so well timed, it was perfectly done.
I was surprised it worked that well.
Yeah.
Lovely. She's getting better at implementing the Soul Snatcher into like realistic opportunities in the ring rather than being so set up. Yeah.
This match was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. The assisted coup de grace for the finish from the Elegance brand, a hard-hitting tag team finisher move. Even imagine if it was a regular-sized person hitting the move, not Heather. It would hurt twice as much.
I didn't think that. Like, okay, that's like a penny dropping on you, but still, it did look
You
nice.
drop a big rock in the lake, it goes.
Yeah.
You drop Heather, it's just like. Bloop.
Yeah.
The ducks are undisturbed.
It's true.
But this match, it went harder than it should have probably done, as the kids might say.
Yeah.
They do stutter and mumble, the kids.
It was. It was.
Sorry, that was really mean. I'm also doing the same thanks to this IPA.
It was
What
good.
saying,
It was just. It was all about Zaruka and their breakup, which is going to be so sad. I call the Soul Snatcher a sad snatcher because it's sad. I'm sad. But I want it to get over with now. I'm ready for Sol to go up on me and this teasing of the breakup to just happen already.
Yep. I'm with you. I didn't think this match would be anything because I don't care about anything or anybody in this match, and it was really good.
I care about Zaruka
Why?
because I don't know. I like him.
Well, I hit a point where I did care about them, but then
It's gone on too long.
Yeah, it's taken forever to get to the point.
They lost me when they started doing TikToks. I don't want to sound like Undertaker here, but they lost me when they started doing TikToks.
But they were still best friends.
This
though.
is
It was
Zarya,
nice.
by the way, who set a city on fire.
Yeah, but she did that before she got to NXT.
She did it on the way. It's part of her entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's doing dancing.
And then she's doing TikTok dances.
You know.
Yeah.
Imagine, we mentioned him earlier. Imagine old Jeffrey Dahmer, right? Killing folk. Does a TikTok. doesn't add up, does it? Doesn't add up.
No.
Oh, damn, I've been great on TikTok.
God.
Barrymore's had a great week. Hey,
Has he?
he's been
Oh,
doing
God, no, not Barrymore.
Munchie runs for his dog. He's been M&S for a Munchie run where he spent, I think, 90 quid on sweets.
Oh my God. He needs to calm down.
Yeah, that's... I've
It
been
is
there.
brilliant. Fantastic.
Make sure you get your food before you take your stuff. That's all I'm saying. Lexus King and Stax defeated Chase U. It's no big deal, is it?
Well, I mean, it's the ballad of Uriah Connors. Is that his name?
It is his name, yeah. Well done.
Bloody hell. I mean, my main note was, even though he's Finley's son, even the modern-day wrestler rub is rubbed off on Uriah Connors, not the Finley rub. He wrestles like a modern-day wrestler, not Finley. That's not how genetics works. He should wrestle like Finley. Damn it. They're all trained the same, and that's more the most egregious example.
So, you made a good point there. I thought you were being daft, but it's like, no, yeah, you are right.
I want to see Finley's son, if they're going to be... Because Lexus King referenced dads. Was it last week or the week before?
Every week since he's been on TV.
No, but towards Uriah. It was the first time
he did do
Uriah's
that
dad.
last
So we're
week.
going to find out in kayfabe soon that, Finley is the dad. Finley's son wouldn't wrestle like this. Make him wrestle like Finley. Not everyone has to wrestle the same.
Punch people until you bleed.
Yeah. But I tell you what, though, in terms of wrestling, even though he is the biggest gimp the shed has ever seen, Cale Dixon can go in that ring. He looks like a member of Creed. He wrestles like... I'm trying to think of a rhyme with Creed. I can't do it.
And he's thrown the ball in the air. Where will it land? They don't know.
There is no rhymes with Creed.
Bronson Reed.
No.
But he doesn't.
Yeah.
Butch Reed.
But,
No, he doesn't wrestle. Doesn't like him at all. Like.
Wrestles like a man freed.
Yeah.
Oh.
That'll do. Thanks for getting us out the hole there, Joe.
That took an hour.
But Cale was very good in this match, but then he goes back to being a gimp in his segments while dressed like Creed from 2005. The whole band's just one human.
Oh, there's an image.
Yeah.
Stax has been in NXT for a while, hasn't he? Was he there with the Four Pillocks? Was he there
No, I
at the
think he
start? Or
I
was
think he debuted a bit later on.
right.
Yeah, that's how I remember.
I think Tony D was a Lone Ranger at the start. And then the family came.
Yeah,
Because we had
Stax,
two dimes. Yeah.
of course.
Rest in peace, obviously.
R.I.P. He'll be joining Ring of Honor.
Thrown off a bridge.
Yeah.
You got better.
Perished.
Then he woke up and he was in AEW. He was like, oh, that's convenient.
But obviously the right result was for King to get the fall on Cale, which made Uriah Connors realise, I'm done with this bum. And I'm done with the U, which is, again, unfathomable a few years ago. But here we are in 2026. The U are finished. It's really sad. Andre Chase, another name on the chopping block you would think this year.
Yeah, maybe.
Sad to say, but
This
true.
Chase U is terrible, though. They're rubbish.
Oh, it's
I mean,
horrible.
they're good wrestlers, but they're rubbish.
It's horrible, isn't it?
The gimmick is they're rubbish. And I don't think that was the plan going forward. But then Booker T was just like, look at the state of these
Look at those nerds.
Oh, my God. Look at Andre Chase as a bum. I wouldn't let him teach anything.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, and he's right. So they just booked it around that.
because Chase rolled up Carmelo Hales?
Yeah.
Former Fulham striker Barry Hales. Carmelo Hayes. While wearing slacks.
Yeah.
Unbelievable scenes.
Literally unbelievable.
Yeah. How far
Yeah, and
we've
even
fallen.
now, Booker T didn't even mock them that badly this week.
Yeah.
So Booker T can't even bother to mock the gimmick that's designed for him to mock. It's over, lads.
It is over.
So move on. JC Jane calls out Saul Rooker after Royal Rumble clash.
I was thinking JC's promo got mixed up with Zarya because what you were saying at the start here about opportunities and this, that, and the other, and everyone loves Zarya. Everyone loves Saul Rooker. Bloody hell. It's exactly what Zarya has been saying, but coming out of a different mouth, and that mouth belongs to JC Jane. JC was about to announce that Saul was her next challenger, but here comes Zarya. Then JC Jane says what we've been saying earlier. There's a reason why Zarya doesn't get these chances. That's because she's a little bit meh.
Yeah.
A little bit meh. Which is sad to say, but it's true.
Yeah, it was very weird seeing this segment after the match we'd seen earlier. It's like
It would have made sense for it to come right after.
Yeah, or do this next week. But it's like, no, we're doing this now. It's like, oh, I think we pretty much got it in the previous bit, but okay. I guess there was some filler. I guess an exciting Ava segment here that they had to fit something in.
Well, it would have been exciting with Ava because Ava would have booked like a buried alive match involving people that weren't even in the segment. Yeah. But here comes Robert Stone after we see Kendall Gray come out and because all of the Fatal Influence lasses got involved in her title match at the start of the year. The Shed starts chanting, "Give Ren a chance." I agree. Ren deserves
I love
a chance.
Ren. I love Ren.
She's a happy lady.
Yeah.
And then we get Ren QCC versus Zaruka booked, but whoever gets the fall gets the title shot.
That's interesting, that.
It's logical from Robert Stone.
It is.
It's not NXT.
Yeah, how dare they?
It's not NXT.
It's over.
Yeah.
But it also plays into the Zaruka breakup feud. It's very
Don't know what
clever.
you're heartbroken about.
Absolutely.
Okay, mate.
Who's going to get the pin then? I really like the stipulation.
It's going to be Sol Rucker because they teased it at the start of the segment.
It is going
So I was going, I can't believe the one thing I thought happened has happened.
Yeah. It's going to be Sol Rucker, then Zari's going to cost her, and then they'll have the big breakup match.
Yeah.
And then Sol will go to main.
Yeah. That is what's going to happen. It's going to take 8 months to get there.
Yeah.
Like the re-standards. Yeah. And then the main event for the NXT vacant men's championship in a ladder match because Obafemi went, nah, I'm done with this. And everyone went, yeah, good point, mate. Ricky Saints versus Jackson Drake versus Keanu Carver versus Shiloh Hill versus Joe Hendry versus Dion Onyx versus Sean Legacy. And Joe Bloody Hendry won.
Can't believe it. But also I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Because in that match, I know it's a bit too soon for Keanu, but he will be in the future. He was unbelievable in this match here. But in terms of a winner of the match, being the NXT champion in 2026, it could only be in this match, Ricky or Joe.
Yeah.
One of those two. The other lads, apart from Keanu, just aren't ready.
Correct.
To even be on TV, I'd argue for some of them.
Yeah.
Really
To be in the main event matches,
El Generico's one and all, aren't they? Oh, yeah. But Keanu,
They wish.
fantastic. They had him rip a ladder apart for no reason, which then Shiloh Hill used as stilts for no reason
What a
whatsoever.
spot. He got a right pop there.
Wrestling is fantastic.
Yeah, I think that was the best thing he's done so
was-
far.
there
And he
was-
did it beautifully.
There was 25 perfect ladders all around the ring. Yeah, he chose those stilts to walk across the ring.
Because he could do it. It's like, I've been training for this bit.
Yeah.
He pulled it off. Kofi Kingston did it years ago. But now he's doing it there. And I didn't even mind the lads going, Bo, and doing that. Because I was like, yeah, I would have done that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he can do wrestle. Oh.
Yeah,
He can do wrestling.
Jackson Drake doing the old wrestler climbing the ladder slow,
drinking this again.
so slow thing. It is taking a hold after 1.5 cans.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's good if you don't eat anything.
Yeah.
For several hours.
But that's fine because he's friend with the Menendez brothers, so the fact he looked like a tit does not matter whatsoever. That Shiloh flipping senton off the ropes. So his arse comes down on the ladder, which then comes down on Keanu's face, cuts him open. What a maneuver it was. But then we got the ladders piled on top of Keanu. But then the way that Keanu came back from that ladder pile, it was a bit hokey with Joe Hendry doing his move at ringside, then just feeling a force like Jurassic Park or something, going, and then Keanu stands up.
He has to do
And then
it.
Hendry runs into him.
Gets flattened, and then it's old Super Sean Legacy gets flattened through the wall, and then Keanu's up on the ladder, and I can't believe they had such a young fellow take that bump
It was nasty, wasn't it?
backwards through a wooden ladder
Yeah.
on the floor.
Yeah.
My God,
What's rough?
Pay your
That.
dues.
Bet it hurt.
do you reckon they said that backstage?
I suppose they didn't go out in commentary.
Welcome
to NXT, kid.
I took 25 of them when Lou Thayers made me do a little thing. I don't know why I said that. Who broke Hogan's leg? That's what I was trying to go for there.
Oh,
The Great Wazoo. What was he called? The
Great Wazoo.
Who broke his leg? I've forgotten completely.
Someone in Japan. Yeah, I can't remember who it is. But he also did the same to Luger, apparently. So. Oh, bollocks. Who is that? Anyway, we're getting distracted again.
Stupid wrestling business. Where are we going? Ricky Saints, the only man to take the funk spin convincingly. I thought everyone else, all the sensible lads, got their hands up in the way. And that's not wrestling. Thrilling finish with Joe and Saints up there getting the thing. It was actually unhooked, which I couldn't believe, and they were playing a tug of war with it.
Yeah.
Shame that the shot that got Ricky off the ladder was a little bit soft.
Yeah.
Like a Hogan chair shot. But then again, we're being sensible, and I'm fine with that.
Well, I mean, he wasn't trained by Hiro Matsuda.
That's
Just
the
proved
one.
that. There we
there
go.
you
Thank you
go.
for breaking
Mr.
Hogan's leg.
Wazoo was
He
I
knew.
called him.
He knew what he was about.
Mr. Wazoo. It's obviously, congratulations, Joe Hendry. Done all this off his own back. And he's reaping the rewards of it now, yeah.
Well
Good
done for,
on him.
Well done for being one of the few people in NXT to be making money.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Do you think he might not hold the title very long then if he's going to go up to main?
You'd think that, but I think normally, which is obviously the worst way to think about NXT, they do need someone like that.
They do to carry the brand a bit.
If it wasn't him, who have they got? In terms of like, it's the
Well,
new main event dude.
Like you
There's
said,
no one at the level.
him or Ricky in it, really. the top
Keanu.
two.
Or Ethan Page winning 3 belts at
Yeah,
once.
but they don't want him to give that belt up. Yeah.
Ethan Page
weird,
is
isn't
senpai now with the Menendez brothers. Did you see the segment earlier on?
Yeah, it's just, I love you keep on referring to them as the Melendez brothers.
That's
It's
all
like,
Oh, so we are.
it's such a brutal reference.
I don't even know what they are actually called on the show. Just that guy in the middle with the parting.
Yeah.
I honestly
I like
could
it.
not name them. But if you ask me, what are they? The Melendez brothers?
I
I
don't know
know
what they're
Jackson
called.
Drake.
Yeah.
Then you got
Yeah.
the Menendez brothers.
Yeah.
The Bairns.
Eric and Lyle.
It's a good point. I have no idea what the names are.
Yeah, someone's going to say their name in real life. I have no idea who they are. So you
no
watch
idea.
NXT every week. So, yeah, the Melendez brothers.
Yeah.
But I rather like this ladder match.
Yeah.
I don't always like them, but in terms of where NXT is in the men's main event scene, it was like, okay, what are we doing here then? What these guys really did need to impress for the sake of the men's main event scene.
Yeah.
And Joe Hendry winning was a surprise, but as you said afterwards, wasn't that surprising when you think about it. But also, it's like, yeah, he is on a main roster money. He's main roster famous, and he's stuck in NXT because NXT need a guy like him. Did I think anybody else was at his level after this? No. I think Charlotte Hill and Carver looked promising.
Carver looks good.
Yeah.
Shiloh had that good spot with the stilts.
Yeah. And Sean Legacy got to do some flippy cool stuff.
Yeah.
But where there's still a lot of time for them to be doing stuff to get ready for what NXT is expecting of them.
Of course, yeah.
But this was all right. It was very fast.
Yeah.
They point out on commentary, I've never seen a ladder match this fast.
It was very fast,
I don't know if that's a
wasn't
good thing or not, but
Big cluster F of a match.
it was. But I was pleasantly surprised by it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Yeah, when it got going, and that second half in particular was fantastic, I thought.
Yeah.
Jackson
the
Drake
NXT.
looked all right as well.
Yeah.
They all looked good.
It just, the wrestling's fine. Like Sean Legacy, fantastic wrestler.
Yeah.
But everyone's a fantastic wrestler.
That's
He
it.
hasn't
innit?
got
You
that
need
thing
to,
set
you
him
need to
apart.
stand out. Yeah.
That's it. It's when people go like, oh, Austin Theory's so great, he can do this, he can do that. Because you can find 150 Austin Theories
Yeah.
now. It's nothing that
And,
special.
Sean Legacy's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you're exactly right. And now they need to see if they can do anything with him gimmick-wise. And they should never give him a microphone ever again.
Yeah, and don't call him Super.
Yeah.
Super Sean Legacy. Oh,
Like Sonic the Hedgehog. Shut up. Like Super Hackenschmidt. AEW Dynamite was another banger. Bloody hell, it was a week for the wrestling.
yes.
Trios match to start off with, the Don Callis family, that doesn't narrow it down, so it was Takeshita, El Clon, and the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, defeated the Death Riders of Moxley, Pac, and Garcia.
This was the middle of the show wrestle wank, but at the start. But it was more tactical and gritty because certain members of the Don Callis family were there and they were being evil. Pac and Clon is all I've got to say for my notes in the main. I've never seen a man sell and play possum at the same time by acting drunk in the ropes like Clon did. I don't know how he did that, but he did, and it was fantastic to see. The main story of the match, in terms of the commentary team we're trying to put over, was Moxley and Takeshita, and Mox trying to prove that he is better than the Alpha. I've written down. God, I really am AEW.
God, you loving this,
build.
yeah.
He didn't really do it in this match, but that obviously then sets up a future match between the pair. So there was a means to an end in this match for them two in particular. The whole Death Riders, apart from Yuta, are now baby faces. We learned this because Garcia, with a valiant kick out before the finish, he got a big babyface cheer.
Yeah.
They're all baby faces now, apart from Yuta.
They were putting him over on commentary as well,
Yeah.
Garcia.
Yeah, they still need to figure this out because the crowd are reacting as if they are, but then AEW sometimes forget and have them do Healy things. And I'm
Well-
like, and people are, oh, it's a storyline they're doing. I'm like, I'm not really sure they are. The crowd are deciding to cheer them, but AEW hasn't really picked
It was
up on
with
what they're going with it.
For sure with Moxley. Him
Yeah.
looking like he was going to lose his entire empire, then just becoming a nice bloke.
Yeah.
Through fighting folk.
I mean,
That was
Mox got the big babyface hot tag here. In this
Yeah,
match,
but then you'll do dick things on Collision. It's a bit weird.
Yeah,
That's a different show, different air.
Oh, yeah, no one much. Right, what am I talking about?
but it is like Marina and Yuta are still heels, so
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
a little confusing.
Will
But
anything
that's
happen with that?
okay.
Probably not. But we got a good match out of it. The big gay PWG 6-man tag.
Yeah.
It's good.
Will Ospreay is on his way back from neck surgery.
He's had successful neck surgery, Excalibur tells us, but we have no idea when he's back. Is that a fusion? Is that what we saw? Because there was a big, plate, is that what a fusion looks like? I don't know.
I have no idea.
It looked gnarly, whatever the hell he's had done to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope he's all right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a bit. It's a good sign for AEW that they can carry on without him, and you don't necessarily notice him gone that much because the product's so good at the minute. But when he comes back, it's going to be even better because Will Ospreay is great.
Yeah. Wow. Mixed tag match. Timeless Tony Storm and Orange Cassidy defeated Jordan Oasis and Brittany Brooks.
Jordan Oasis was really cocky.
He was, wasn't he?
I enjoyed seeing him being made to look like a right mug at the hands of Orange Cassidy, checking his reflection in his bald head. I laughed, cocky prick. This was, of course, a tune-up match for Orange and Tony because the loser of the Fall in their mixed tag team match against Marina and Yuta gets shaved bald.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if they want us to make us think this way, but after the promo at the end where Tony's talking about, I love my hair, I'd look like a angry penis, a boiled egg. I think she's going to go bald.
No.
I think she's going to go bald.
Really?
She would, though.
She would.
She'd do anything, that lady.
But I think Marina going bald would make her look even harder than she already is.
Oh, that's a good look.
Yeah.
Like shaved head like Sam Driver.
Yeah. So I don't know. This is a fun little match for a fun little angle. I've said, has Toni Storm fallen down the card too much?
No.
No. I mean, she was such a dominating
Just ask
force. It's a good, no, do your questions. She was such a dominating force as the world champ, then it makes sense for her to have just be a side attraction and still be over AF.
Still
Yes,
featured every
'cause-
week. Still getting cheers.
It's true. Sometimes it's tricky to know what to do with those people who are like the face of the company on top of the card. Where do you go from there? And she is in just like a comedy angle now almost. But I agree with you. I think it works.
Yeah.
And I tell you what I'll do to her.
Go on.
I'll give her my move of the week.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
Which was?
Because her tornado DDT.
Oh.
I know it's a simple move,
Yeah.
but the way that was done, it looked absolutely devastating on old Brittany Brooks. It's just written down a bit different than the normal Brittany I'm aware of. It's almost like Brittany Brooks.
No Brooks, as they say in the Northeast.
But that tornado DDT in the corner. Oh,
It was very nice.
It was like it was the selling or the lack of selling of it, wasn't it? She just
it looked too real. It
Yeah.
looked too real.
yeah.
Yeah, nice stuff here, but I'm very looking forward to Wheeler Yuta getting a haircut because it'll be one of these times when Kevin Nash in 03 got the crew cut for the Punisher film, or when Jeff Jarrett got his wig cut at SummerSlam 98, where it's like, that looks so much better. You should have done this a long time ago.
If I had the pencil, right, and if she was game for it, of course, I'd be having Yuta cheat to beat Tony.
Ooh.
And have Tony shave bald. I think Tony would make... The vignettes would get off the back of that. There's got to be loads of bald cinema references we can make. There's got to be loads.
There must be.
See No Evil.
See no hair. Yeah.
Featuring Kane.
It's hysterical. I'm not going to be led down this rabbit hole of naming bald. Tempting though. Yeah. We'll move on. Darby Allin brawls with Gabe Kidd and Clark Connors. Later on, Gabe Kidd and Clark Connors drag Darby Allin to the desert.
I think Clark Connors is my favourite wrestler based off this segment alone.
Why?
Last time I saw him, he was a rootin' tootin'. That camera's just come on, hasn't it?
I've noticed that.
That has been on.
I don't know.
It's good for a camera to be on during the podcast.
Someone's spying on it. Not that one though. We're not using
Oh,
that.
not like the one that me and Tom did last bloody week, where Tom didn't put the microphone on.
Really?
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh no.
Oh, bugger.
So apparently you just hear me on the SmackDown one and just Tom in the background.
Oh no. Whoopsie.
But last time I saw Clark Connors, he was a rootin' tootin' cowboy, and this time he's come back as like Sex Panther. Clark Connors, he's got like the 70s shades on. The way the sunlight in the opening of the two segments we saw involving these two, it was like an episode of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Or that Red Hot Chili Peppers music video. Was it By the Way, where they got the old looking fella in there?
I don't know.
Whatever. I've wrote it down. I know what I saw.
Well, fair
I'm sure
enough.
it's By the Way. But
I haven't
he's
thought about the music video in ages.
he's got an old Jag.
Yeah.
Which I think I've written down was a Type X or an XJ. I couldn't quite work it out.
have
At
no
least
idea.
2002. A vintage
it?
car.
Was it when the album came out?
Pretty much, yeah. Aye. But yeah, that upgrade and look, I'm all in on Clark Connors.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Who, because I follow Techno on Instagram, right? You know,
Follow who?
Tekla.
Oh yeah.
Did I say Techno there?
I thought you said techno. I don't know.
I follow 2 Unlimited on Instagram.
Follow the Techno, I do. Her and Clark Connors are an
Really? Wow, that is interesting.
The only way I
can
You heard
see
it
it.
here first.
I can see that. I can see it.
Can
yeah,
you?
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
think
Yeah.
they're chalk and cheese.
They're a bit mad. Whoa, look, it's gone off.
God, it's gone off.
Oh,
What was the magic phrase there that set that camera off?
chalk and cheese.
Chalk and cheese. It's gone off. Hello. It does have a word. It does have a name.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
Joe Hendry. Damn it.
yeah.
Optimus.
Do they have a dog?
Megatron.
I don't know. Not looked that
They should
hard.
get a dog. They should get a pit bull.
I've not like a dog. I don't care about him.
What's the ultimate 70s dog? Is it a Jack Russell? A Yorkshire Terrier?
German Shepherd.
German Shepherd?
70s dog. What?
Maybe
First of all, bold cinema, and now 70s dog.
A Whippet.
The
Oh,
hard
it's a
hitting
Whippet, isn't it?
questions.
Oh, yeah.
Is it
okay.
a whippet?
Yeah, trumpets playing in the background.
Yeah.
I
Old man walking his
love a whippet.
Yeah, I remember back in the day. Yeah.
They're so funny looking.
Whippets are.
They're like those things.
Look at the whippet.
Those things off Star Wars, aren't they?
Or your ice cream maker, Mr. Whippet.
Mr. Whippy.
Mr. Whippet. I'd love a Mr. Whippet.
But Breaking Bad, I was reminded of it the second part of the scene that we saw with the
And they broke
the
Darby
desert.
Allin pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good.
They
Well,
did,
good.
Poor guy.
It's just another adventure of Darby Allin getting attacked by people, and it's just never ending for him, is it?
Yeah.
I do like Darby in a certain way, but it's weird those feuds are just never ending and don't seem to conclude or go anywhere. He beat Moxley on a pay-per-view, and now he's battling with the fourth or fifth rung lads in Death Riders.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? Like he doesn't go up anywhere. He just does the same.
The only thing he goes up is mountains.
I think he would have gone up the card if he didn't go up the mountain, but he.
That's what people have said, but I don't know. Like, he's back. Where's the push?
Yeah, I
No
thought
mountains. He's not going to Ben Nevis.
I thought after the Mox thing, something would have happened.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I know he's going back down to feud with
Yeah,
these guys.
but everyone on those
It's
bloody
weird.
newsletters, mark my words, Darby's getting a push. Like, it hasn't happened, mate. It's been 3 years. Anyway, Hangman Adam Page defeats Mark Davis. I was going to say to people who didn't watch AEW going, he's going to get the big push. He's going to next. Where? When? Where?
I thought so as well.
Sick of it. Stop lying. But then, Adam Page gets ready for the Australia show by beating an Australian. And he didn't even a chair to the back of the head to do it.
No. Davis was promised a bounty if he injures Hangman in this match, so he was wrestling extra hard. I'm being a big fan of what Davis is doing at the moment. Everything looks like he hurts that he does to his opponents. I enjoyed him running into Hangman in the corner of the barricades at ringside. It's like when the kids hate Santa, but they want that bearded bastard to die while they sit in his lap. That's what it reminded me of. Take that, Santa Claus. Wow. The lariat. You ever did that to Santa Claus?
No!
Oh, we did.
You attack Santa?
I was 27 years old. But the lariat followed by the move with the name I don't think we can say because I think it's got a swear word in it was fantastic. What is it without saying the swear word? It's got a long name, hasn't it?
Kiss your ass and count to F.
Yeah. What a move.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
After the lariat as well. Hangman with a great fight back. Like Sami Zayn, he gets the crowd eating out the palm of his hands, following the old Arahari moonsault, my goodness me. Poetry in motion between the lads with the stuff over the ropes and the tombstone on the ramp. Ooh la la. And now Hangman will face the winner of Kenny and Andrade for the #1 contenders match to win for the world title shot.
Hell yeah.
Great stuff.
Follow that, Joel.
It was nice. I can't follow that. Mark Davis looked great. Big and beefy and was like a proper challenge for Hangman to overcome. Like you said, his lariats looked devastating. It was obvious that Hangman was going to win because he's involved in the title picture, but it was a good match anyway. I really like what they're doing with the main event scene at the minute, though. With like so many contenders and potential challengers, it makes like the title feel like a big deal, you know?
Yeah, they're freshening up the thing we were saying
good.
a few weeks ago. You're exactly right of there not being that many new fresh main eventers by making fresh main eventers.
Yeah, and in the main event as well.
Oh, yeah, more on
that's
that later
good
on.
stuff.
But you're right. I do like your analysis of saying Davis has these moves that make it look like he's hurting his foes. I like the bit where he puts Page against the ropes, and Davis bounces off the ropes, and so Page is like thrust in the middle of the ring to get ready for the lariat. It's like that's such a nice, simple spot.
Yeah.
That one lariat was like,
Yeah. They went for it again and
proper
lost.
hard hitting.
You never went to the garden centre when you were a kid, and Santa's there, and you just try to do
No.
something with Santa.
What would you? Why
I-
would you attack Santa?
I knew it wasn't the real Santa at these places, and I still wouldn't mess with them.
No, of course.
It just feels disrespectful.
You know, it is disrespectful. It's really disrespectful.
Plus, it's a guy trying to earn a living.
Yeah, it's just a guy earning a living. But you know, when you're like, 6, 7 sort of age.
No.
I don't know. I've said 6, 7. Oh, whatever. When you're about 6 years of age, you start to realise what's going on with the old Santa Claus gimmick.
Yeah, but why'd you have to hurt him?
You're not hurt. Just just run into him and then just sit on him really hard.
So hurting
A
him.
little jab.
No, I'm not hurting him. I'm just inflicting pain.
He likes it.
No, I would never hurt a store Santa.
Just a little tug on the beard.
No.
Boing.
What, it's a fake beard anyway.
I know. Boing's back up in his
Right,
face.
okay.
Really funny.
I would never think about doing that.
That is quite funny.
I'm thinking about all these poor store Santas now. I have to know self-defense. Santas have to know have Brazilian jiu-jitsu in their CV to get one now.
Yeah.
To deal with those angry kids.
I got smacked on the arse for it. That's what I remember.
Oh,
Santa did that.
serves you
Didn't
right.
do it. Not by Santa, just to clarify. By me, mom.
Oh, I'm glad that happened to you.
Yeah. I
You're
didn't
an
do it
evil,
again.
rotten kid.
Yeah.
Then we get Andrade El Idolo of the Don Callis family defeating Kenny Omega.
I can't believe I'm saying this. but I'm all in on Andrade.
Way.
He knows he's a sexy man.
Oh, God, yeah.
He knows he's that sexy. He started wrestling in this match with a t-shirt on just so he could take the t-shirt off and get a pop from the lovely ladies down at ringside. Yeah. Oh.
This is what life's like for Joel every week.
It's hard.
That's what they said.
I remember back in when Young Bucks were at their worst in AEW. That's when I started doing the Rossi drip thing for people who used to watch predictions back in the day. Because I was like, what they're doing on TV, I can do myself. What I can't do is first and foremost, look like Andrade, but then secondly, do a sick corkscrew plancher over the top rope to the floor and then celebrate with the lovely ladies who were just going, do me a second before. Yeah.
Oh, you can do that if you put your mind
I couldn't do
you
that.
can do that.
7 years of training, I couldn't do that. Couldn't do it at all.
I think it should be a new punishment video. Can you do a
Corkscrew plancher?
A corkscrew plancher on a big safety mat, and we get a bunch of women to go,
Let's celebrate with the lovely ladies.
But this kind of shagger is what the business is lacking, and he's bringing it back. He's bringing sexy back. He's Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
He's Justin Timberlake.
Finally.
Yeah, and you know
Sexy's
what?
back.
Kevin Nash said for years, like, great. Wrestling shows are being written by writers who haven't been in a fight and haven't shagged anybody. And it's good. Yeah, and I thought, that's an interesting way of looking at things because I think you're right to a certain degree. And now we've got, Andrade, I love sex, El Idolo.
Yeah.
P.S. I am single now. I'm not sure if you're aware.
Yeah.
And you're right, the lack of people doing that now. You're like, yeah, good, be sexy.
Him and Clark Connors. There we go. A new era for the business.
Yeah, I like it. I'm into him. He looks good. I'm happy he won. I enjoyed Kenny in this match not being able to quite keep up with the strength and energy of the younger guy, even though he's like 5 years younger.
Yeah, I was going to say, hang on. There's not much-
He
can't be that much
is
difference
younger.
between
He is younger.
But he had a row of lovely ladies egging him on.
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
That was it. It's like Paul Bearer has his urn.
Yeah.
Baron the Undertaker's like, do it for the women. Oh, yeah, right.
But it instead felt like Omega had to rely on like his experience to hang in there. He just hit all these big moves, but he couldn't quite get the job done. I like the story they're playing with Omega of him not being quite at his level. Good match. Low blow wins it, and then Swerve came out afterwards and argued with Omega. Very interesting.
Well, I like the finish because Swerve gets involved before, which lets Andrade hit the nutsack thing.
Yeah.
Hit the nutsack thing.
It's the nutsack.
So obviously we're going to get Kenny and Swerve now going loggerheads at each other. So that sets
Good.
up a nice match
What
there.
a tasty match.
Yeah, we're fleshing out the main event scene.
It's lovely.
Yeah, they've really been just getting ready for this period now. We've got lots of new fresh main eventers and stuff like that. And Andrade versus Kenny Omega on a Dynamite. 2 thirst traps, trying to see who can, out-impress the followers.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm loving Andrade. I didn't give a toss about him for years.
They've made him look good.
This is
Yeah.
the first time since NXT, I reckon, I've given a toss about him.
Same. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, well done, Andrade.
Yeah.
Currently in the winnings for most improved.
And we get him versus Hangman next in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that'd be good.
God, all those hot Australian women. I'm ready to see him. AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Eliminator match. Mega Bad, Megan Bain and Penelope Ford, via the Babes of Wrath. I'm still sticking with that. Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, there wasn't too much to say because this was with all due respect, a basic match setup for me. The heels wear down the baby faces, a good hot tag setup for Harley Cameron. I was surprised when the heels got the win with their Doomsday device, but obviously it's a means to an end because now they go and back and have a rematch for the old thingy-majiggy, don't they? Aye, yes, aye. The Eliminator match, yes.
Yeah.
It's a title match next time. That's
Yeah.
what I was meant to say. But there's not too much to say about this. Good wrestling action, basic match setup. It doesn't need any more than that to set up a tag team match because they can do bigger, more fancier things when there's a title belt on the line. Baby.
Yes. The heel team look good together and always fun to see Willow and Cameron wrestle. I like the Babes of Wrath, and I also like that they're not some unstoppable team. They're like this. They still kind of feel like the underdogs a lot. Like they're not. They could be being at any time, and you won't be surprised. And I like that going into the matches because you don't know what's going to happen.
That's good analysis. I like it when we do that once per episode. But yeah, and people are going to hate the fact that there was one women's match. I've not got the agenda one earlier, and it went less than 10 minutes. But as someone who watches the entire show, it was nice to have the variety in terms of length with those several big matches that they had earlier throughout. So it worked as a whole. I'm sure some people are mad about it, but I liked it for what it was.
Yeah.
And then, as if that wasn't bloody enough, AEW National Championship match, Ricochet, defeated Jungle Jack Perry.
A battle of the haves and the have-nots. Some have hair, but some do not. Great start from Perry with the attack on the ramp, booting Ricochet off the stage, and then Tope Con hello. It's a flipping senton. The suplex is on the...
It's good stuff.
Gil Ross just wants to present game shows after this.
right,
Have this
yeah.
Cultaholic thing's done.
Of course.
The suplex is on the apron into the DVD on the floor. Trevor with the full smorgasbord of a heel beatdown because he was doing slow and just plodding and more like headlocks. And then he was doing this sort of stuff after Jack hurt his neck. Poor Jack. Jungle Jack Perry. Hurt his neck. He did. He hurt his neck.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a decent match. Well, some nice counters. Ricochet looks really good. I'm glad he retained because Perry's not built up enough yet as a single star to hold a belt.
No, and I like the story of Ricochet going, I don't need my tag team to prove I can beat you, Jungle Jack Perry.
Yeah.
Jungle Jack Perry.
Yeah.
Good with the hair. And then they came out anyway, and he was like, ha ha, can't believe you fell for that.
If I'm nitpicking, the only thing that took me out of it was looking at the clock. Because this match went on, and it went on a bit more, and then on a bit more. I was like, good, we've got MJF versus Brody King to come.
Oh, right.
What's
I
happening
see.
here? And I got distracted.
That's fine.
Oh, I thought I meant Ricochet looking at a big clock. Mate,
That's not
wait a minute,
their
a clock?
fault.
Where was the clock in the arena?
Oh, no, it's the pacing of the show.
Right, no, I'm with you.
I was like, yeah, I want to,
Well, it's good you said that because I thought Brian Alvarez's him versus Dave in that one, right? Like the overrun was not recorded.
Yeah.
And they're like, they need to stop having overruns. My TiVo did not record it, Dave. And I'm getting mad. So as soon as they went, don't worry, folks, we're staying with this as long as it goes, all I thought was Brian going, any other thoughts on this match before we get to
It was a nice finish with Perry's face smashed into the belt.
Yes.
That's about it.
I do like dickhead Ricochet.
Why doesn't
Same.
Brian just record the show after as well? He would catch the run over, wouldn't he?
Well, 'cause he's saying-
I can't replicate
think
his
that's-
entire
I think
argument.
that's what
It was
Meltzer
one
said.
for the ages.
But he was like, I shouldn't have to do that.
I shouldn't have to record it, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave's like, well, if you just shut it on. Yeah, Dave was almost winning the argument. And he sounded like he'd rather doing anything else.
What a tedious argument.
But it went on. It was like two.
Yeah, I
it was
remember.
like an old married couple.
Yeah.
The spark's gone from relationship, but they're still there because they've got the mortgage together. It's just too awkward now. So. Anyway, and then the main event, AEW World Championship Eliminator match. Brody King defeats MJF, the champ. King earns an AEW World title match against MJF at Grand Slam Australia. And the crowd got to chant F Ice
They did.
out of respect for the late, great departed Ava.
Yes. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. We salute
That's
you.
what it was there for.
And because Brody King was there. He's been quite the advocate.
He's a bloody lovely guy, considering MJF and Brody King go, wow, you're the most liberal looking.
Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did say that.
Thank you, Ross.
Yeah.
As I mentioned there, just over 4 minutes of the show left by the time this match got going. So I was like, what's going to happen? Hangman provides the distraction, which I did. I don't know. I was just sort of caught off guard by Hangman being out there, even though he did mention earlier on that he was coming for MJF. So I guess it does make sense.
You'd expect it at the end of the match, though, wouldn't you? Not the start.
Yeah. AEW herring.
That doesn't
Andrade
really
is also there, and it was a nice way to end the show because MJF's obviously got egg in his face now, losing to Brody King that quickly. I don't think Brody will win the title, obviously, but
No.
the doubt's now there.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, there's a little bit of, but maybe.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very rare they do this on AEW. Last time I remember someone doing a squash like this was MJF versus Wardlow.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I can't remember that.
match. Ugh.
Yeah.
He got off the plane.
And then he got on the plane. What the hell was that about? Yeah, I love this. I was like, oh, wow, good. Strike them while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
Brody's really getting over.
He is.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking about this with the Hangman stuff, and I said beforehand with Redacted. There's very few wrestlers in the business who seem genuinely like they're actually doing stuff, and it's not just lip service and trying to make good. I think Brody King's in that 0.01%. You know the work he's been doing.
I was going to say, at that level, he's like the last one. If he does something, then we're all just...
Yeah, really. Wait, who's on the Epstein list? Oh, Brody.
God.
Well, everybody else is bloody on it. So yeah, good for him. Happy to have some interest in the main event scene here at AEW. I'm loving AEW right now.
Same. It's really fun, isn't it?
Get in. Wrestling's mint.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise. Sometimes breaking up the formula to do something new is good and necessary.
Yes.
Like this segment.
I hope Australia has a lovely time.
Yeah.
As much as we have had watching The Week in Wrestling.
Let's have a rummage in our mailbags.
It's the mailbag. Hiya, lads.
Hello.
I like when fans of a certain wrestler have a name for themselves, such as Homo sapiens, all right, no, or Hulkamaniacs, or Oberfemboys?
No.
Wait, hang on.
I've never heard that last one.
Never have I.
I'm sure I've heard the Uber feminists.
Oberfeminist is what I've heard.
No, I like Oberfemboy. Do you guys like these two, or do you feel forced? Especially if it's something a wrestling company is trying to make a thing and not something the fans themselves come up with. Do you have any personal favorites? And if you could create a new fan name for wrestler supporters, what would they be called? Hugs and kisses, former football man from Football Town, aka Daddy Poobs. Oh, hello, Daddy Poobs. How you doing, pal?
Well, I am a fan when they're not forced, because those ones weren't come up with by the company that the wrestlers work for, so they're not forced. So when they are a thing, the registered Lex offenders.
That was the one I was going to go
one
for.
everyone goes for.
Yes.
They're always a great thing. When you get that ownership, that's why Cultaholic's called Cultaholic, was like, we want to have the people feel like they're part of something.
A cult.
We went for the most...
Shout out to all our Heaven's Gates out there.
So I'm a big fan of them. In terms of... God... It's hard to think on the spot, isn't it, for your favorite wrestler?
It's tricky. Oberfeminist is one that came to my mind first, but I don't know. There's not that many out there, really. I can think.
Yeah, I think you've named all the ones.
Yeah, it's one of those emails.
The Rock, when he was like, the fan of the people. And like, yay, I'm a people.
Yeah.
That was good.
Of course.
That's all I've got. Sorry. But I'm thinking now.
I'm trying to think what... obviously registered Lex offenders, because I'm big on Lexus King at the moment.
It only happened one time, but people still talk about it. When Kane did an impression of Hogan and said, oh, well, the Hulkamaniacs, the Rock fans, and the Canaanites.
Yeah.
Canaanites, which is a
remember
real
that.
thing back in the day.
Was it?
The Canaanites, yeah.
I've never heard of that
It's a
before.
biblical thing. So
Did they
don't worry
fight the
about it.
Gorgonites?
Sure. Yeah, don't Google it. They won.
That's from Small Soldiers, the Gorgonites.
Yes, well done, mate.
Up the Archer.
Up the archer.
I can't think of one.
No.
I'm sorry to disappoint.
No, me neither.
Hello, lads.
Hello.
First of all, thank you for the hours of great content. They keep me entertained during training and the long hours driving to the shows where I do ring announcing for several promotions in Spain. My question for the following. Which wrestling era or decade you would like to be alive both to enjoy it as a fan or as a content creator? Former Newcastle United and Levante striker Oberfemi Martins, a.k.a. Alex from Valencia, Spain. All right, is Oberfemi Martins a real name?
Yep.
Oh,
Is that a footballer?
Oberfemi Martins?
No, I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know Oberfemi Martins.
We signed him
that noise.
2006 to replace Shearer. That was who we signed from Inter
Ah.
Milan.
A Shearer replacement. I wasn't.
Yeah.
And he's called Oberfemi.
I mean, it wasn't a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm surprised there was a Newcastle guy they signed that wasn't from France. Crap. Okay, sorry. Anyway, thank you very much. Gracias. That's all the Spanish I know. Sorry, I didn't take it at school.
Sorry, what was the question?
Was it a period of wrestling you'd
Oh,
love
yeah.
to be alive just to enjoy it as a fan or as a content creator?
I'd like to have been alive during like the Monday Night Wars.
You were.
Alive?
Sorry, but
Joel is 12.
Yeah.
but watching during that time.
Oh, man,
I
this
was-
is
I
baby
was-
YouTuber, Joe.
I was young. I was a young boy. I wasn't watching then. But like all that beef going on and maybe before that when WCW was on top, I'd like to be watching then.
Somebody was around front. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think my answer would be like, I would love to have been like a teenager in 1978 and live through it all.
Yeah.
All of the history. And then
But would you have been just like a normal fan or like a smark? Going, I hate New York. That's the worst territory.
I'd have been getting me Observer newsletter sent across the Atlantic, that's for sure, in the paper form.
Yep.
But in terms of being a content creator, the answer is now. And especially for Cultaholic, because we do a lot of historical stuff, and I think we do it better than most.
Oh.
Yeah, the fact that there is all that history to cover, now is the best time to be a content creator.
Yeah.
Fair
and you
enough.
can also just say that you made up something and kids will just...
What do you
Kids
mean?
don't know any better.
What lie?
I'm sorry, I'm being a bitch, but like OSW saying they made up the Reign of
Oh
Terror.
God.
They did
Like,
say
there's
That's
no
really it. It's on
way.
you.
How dare they?
I wish I could tell you which episode it was, but yeah,
That's a Hogan-esque lie. Sorry.
They're like, I think when we started on OSW, it's just become a thing in the wrestling community.
All right, sorry. Don't bitch about that, Matthew. Get over it, you idiot. I love them. They're nice lads. Time to be alive. I mean, I think even though I bitch about them, I would have loved to have been a guy in Philly during the hot period of the Indies.
Oh, you'd have been front row there.
Oh my god! I'd be like, I'm like half a deadlock. Just like, yeah, I was there front row for CCW. It sucked. I was there every month. Yeah, I mean, 100% would have been one of those dudes like, time to have another miserable evening that no one is forcing me to go to. Yeah, I would have gone to Billy Chikara, CCW, PWU, anything happening in the arena, I would have been there. Being happy and miserable.
Not the ECW?
Post ECW.
Post ECW.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I could see you being front row, though, for like prime ECW.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You'd have a gimmick.
I wouldn't remember it.
What would
but
your
I mean,
gimmick be?
What, in the crowd?
yeah, you know what? I probably would have tried to got a gimmick over as well. Maffew the botch guy. And every week the rest would be throwing stuff at me from inside the ring.
yeah.
You would have a botched newsletter instead of a video.
Yeah.
Every quarter.
Yeah,
Just pictures.
me printing out. Hey, look, this guy messed up on this part. Shut up.
Teletext.
Yeah. Good evening, podcast diddlers.
Hello.
On last week's episode, January 23rd, 2026, Maffew commented on Samoa Joe having the aura of a champion. After his most recent world title, this is when he hasn't got the title to point out.
Yeah.
After his most recent world title win, I realized that Joe had knocked Eddie Guerrero off my personal Mount Rushmore, which also consists of Flair, Savage, and Bret Hart. Oh, some good picks there. My criteria are match quality, longevity, versatility. Versatility, all right. Can have great matches with anyone, anywhere on the card. And that same aura that Maffew cited. Joe can lose matches, feuds, or titles without losing that aura, getting his opponent over while staying over himself. Who are some other wrestlers who you feel also have that aura? That's Cooler from Florida. Well, you agree with me, so of course you're cooler than most.
That's a good question.
Thank you, mate.
Samoa Joe totally does have that aura, you're right.
Akira Tozawa.
God. Right.
What?
I mean, he can be in a segment with Bert Kreischer and still
He
be
hasn't
credible.
won him.
So,
He's
yeah.
won one match in 27 years.
Right.
And he still gets a cheer every time he comes on TV.
That's a good point.
And every time he does that senton, it's unbelievable. That was a legitimate answer there.
Ah, fair enough, yeah.
A different vibe.
It's just comparing him to Joe, yeah, it is different.
Yeah.
But someone who's got all of that aura. I mean, Swerve's in that conversation in terms of modern day men.
I was going to say him or Hangman, because Hangman can hang out with literal criminals and still have that essence about him.
I mean, Reigns, but he doesn't lose much. But you know, he's always got that aura.
Yeah, he's permanently aura.
Kevin Owens, maybe. He's always like, whenever he shows up, he's lost like a million times in title matches, but whenever he shows up, it's just like he's
I
the
would
guy.
go with him. You know what? I would say he has, even if people argued against it, because I still get excited whenever he appears.
That's it, yeah.
I think that's what
Still
we're looking
believe him.
Double J?
for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Imagine saying he would go from, like, why the hell's he in AEW to, oh, it's Double J. I'm happy to see.
Yeah, he was over than half the roster. I'm trying to think. There must be some other people. Cody? That's not true at all. No, that
needs
last
to be
year of AEW. No, and he's getting booed by everybody who isn't American right now.
When he starts
No.
drinking his own soda too much, then he gets a bit,
Yeah. Joe's a really good. It's really rare, actually, isn't it, that someone's like Joe? It's a really good example.
I'd say Bobby Lashley, but because AEW do nothing with him, relatively speaking. You know, some won the bloody tag team titles yet. Wait, did they? No,
Yeah, they did.
Usos
It's
are
her
tag champions,
business.
yeah?
AEW.
business.
Yeah, her business.
When did they win?
They were on top for ages.
FTR are tag team champions.
Yeah, not now.
Oh,
How bad's that? I can't remember when they won the world.
this time
title.
last year, Hurt Business had the championships because they had that stretch of matches against teams who shouldn't have been challenging them.
I'm with you now. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah,
it's a weird how much can happen if you get it like that happened last year.
Even
Jesus, sorry about
Shelton Benjamin as well.
that. Yeah, but Bobby Lashley comes out and people go, yeah, that's a world title level dude who happens to be in a tag team right now. I love Shelton. I don't think he has nowhere near that aura. I still love him. But yeah, so in terms of that peak,
I reckon by the end of the year,
they could put Bobby in the main event scene tomorrow and people will be all right with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Brody King will be in that conversation by the end of the year.
If he wins a world title, yeah.
Good question.
And Toni Storm. Yeah.
yeah.
Had so much
Of course.
aura, she was dragging people down because they're like, you're not as good as her. Yeah. It's like, yeah, no one is. It's a good question, though, thinking about aura.
Yeah,
Ava?
I like it. Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Basically, Aura is a name.
New Jack. I still think he'll win the title to this day, and he's been dead for 5 years. Thank you very much for those lovely questions. If you have any others, please send them to mailbag@cultaholic.com.
It's Cultaholics.
The big question,
Oh, yes.
and it is because of the Rumble this week. Should Roman Reigns and Liv Morgan have won their respective Rumbles? If not, who? Who? Thank you. That nearly worked.
Well, Mr. Owl.
God. Any thoughts there, Ross, or shall I start talking?
Before Raw, I'd have said no to Reigns. After Raw, I'm fully in on Reigns versus Punk because they're Reigns versus Spunk. I said there, I think that came out wrong. That was mildly humorous, wasn't it? But looking at that promo battle, I don't know how many people in that company can cut that kind of promo battle. So the fact that they did so, obviously, you got to say the caveats there that will Reigns be there to do them as frequent enough to keep the interest as high as it was for me, at least coming out of Raw this week. That's yet to be determined. So I'd say yes now to Reigns, and Liv Morgan I think was always the right choice to win the Women's Rumble.
Could you argue, though, that Reigns could have just got in the title picture anyway? He didn't need to win the Rumble. You could have given the Rumble to like more of a surprise guy.
That's one argument. Your argument for that could be Reigns has done nout and nothing for months, so he does need something to prove, yeah, I have actually earned this.
Do you need that, though? He's Reigns. He's got the
do
aura.
I think it would have been put, even by, I know he's got that aura we were talking about earlier, but like, he hasn't done anything. He's feuded with the Vision.
He lost to Bronson Reed.
Yeah, lost to Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
And then buggered off, did some filming. And again, he's very part-time, because of his health issues and stuff. So, no, I did think he needed to win something if he's going to be challenging for the world title.
Yeah, it's fair. He could have won the Chamber or something, if that was a stipulation.
Alternative, sure.
Know. But yeah, I get you. I think that probably... The Rumble's weird because you want it to be like a surprise winner. But realistically, going into it, it can only be very select few people that can realistically be the main event of WrestleMania. And
True.
Reigns is that guy. So,
and it's say people want a surprise ending. It's like, well, we got that last year. And
yeah,
the
no one liked
amount
it.
of people that hated it.
Yeah,
I loved it, but
I liked it. I didn't like what came afterwards, but
it's a shame. Yeah.
That's not the fault of the fan, is it? That's what they follow up with. Like,
oh yeah,
I know when you're in the arena, I imagine it is quite, and you've had a couple of pints, you're like, oh yeah, I'll eat with you twice.
Yeah.
When you're watching that every week and it happens twice every single time, it does wear you down a bit watching. So I guess
I think that's just us. I haven't watched it for this. I think most people just like, all right, skip, we'll move on. But
what if you watch it live, Maffew? You can't skip. You can't skip to the future.
I can go do some washing up or something. There's a few tasks I have in my household I reserve for somebody I don't like watching them wrestling.
Because there was no denying Jay's popularity at the time. Like, in terms of that level, he was a Rumble winner.
Yeah.
But in terms of what they followed up with, it did leave a lot to be desired. But in terms of other people who could have won each match, the field is thin this year, unless you were going to have Oba come in and just flatten everybody, which is what I would have done.
Yeah, I think people are like, can we have Oba just do that every week? And it's just like, I love that. There's so much love and hype for him.
Because he's fantastic.
it just would never have happened. Would
I
it?
think that would have been way too much, way too soon.
Yeah.
I mean, a backlash for bloody Jay, a huge one for him, but he did enough to have people want to see more of him, and I think that's a good thing for him.
I think Liv totally makes sense. I think that was the obvious and the right choice, because the only other person I could think of for the women's would be Bianca if she came back.
Right.
But then again, you haven't seen her in so long now. It was last WrestleMania that she last appeared, so that would have been a bit. I think Liv was right, and then Reigns was probably right as well. It's just like he's just a bit boring, but you think of alternatives, and there's not that many.
Yeah, and they didn't really set this up much. Because as I said beforehand, there was very little build to who's going to win the Rumble with the storylines they're doing at the minute. It's like, well, there aren't any the main event scene. It's CM Punk's been going around going, God, I wish I was Bret Hart having matches with Finn Balor. And they come talking about, Balor's going to be in the Rumble. I was like, why are we talking about him?
Yeah, what if Finn won?
What if Finn won? No. I think it's way too much for a dude who's done very little. He's been the gerbil wheel.
He has, yeah.
Yeah.
And he hasn't got like that, oh God, I wish he could win, like online popularity that a lot of people have. So, no.
Yeah.
That was a fed heron.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Jack.
As was the babyface turn.
Yeah.
Which didn't happen.
Not yet.
But then he cut a promo about respect on Raw, but then he ended by saying, I'm going to be a bad guy now.
Why did he do it in that weird accent?
That was Irish.
Hi, I'm Finn Balor and I'm Slovenian.
I said that in Irish.
That's how they sound. Yeah, other than Liv, probably like Ripley, just in terms of in where they are on the card. But I mean, she's already doing the women's tag team stuff rather than the singles, so it's like not even her.
No.
So yeah, I think that Liv was the only choice. Raquel maybe is a dark horse, but then they'd already jinxed it by having that shot against what's her name?
Roxanne is a dark horse.
Yeah.
I guess they have invested that much time in the Judgment Day stuff that one of them winning makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Has the most possibilities coming out of it.
Yeah. The JD will split up, or they won't.
They won't.
Taylor's
They never
old as
will.
time.
They never ever will.
Yeah, but we didn't get what we thought maybe was going to happen to the men's. Sami Zayn did not come out and win to get that thing. Apparently it's going to happen next year, and good luck with that if they're going to treat him the same way. And struggling to think of what else they could have done.
That's it. It was the predictable answers, predictable winners, but maybe the right ones as well.
I'm glad they didn't do Cody, because I think they went,
Yeah,
"Oh."
no, that'd have been.
We're hearing these reactions in these international crowds. This is not going to go down well.
Yeah.
Maybe when America's doing well in the politics, they'll try that again.
Reigns was the safe choice.
Yeah, Reigns is a safe choice, and then after Raw, we realize he's a good choice.
Yeah.
But that's just us,
That's fair.
the wrestling nerds. What do you guys think? Please let us know your thoughts, disgusting as they may be, in the comments below.
They don't have to be disgusting.
I've seen them. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed the podcast. Joel, have you got anything until next week?
No. Ross?
No.
No.
Oh no, WTF
No.
moment to be on the Patreon very, very soon at the $5 tier. If you're into that kind of thing, we use footage that's uncensored. It's what it should be on YouTube, but we can't because of rules. So that'll be live in the coming days.
Yeah. We've got all the Rumble content as well on the channel. What happened botched Royal Rumble match eliminations that we mentioned earlier.
Had
That'd
nothing
be
to
a
do
good
with
one.
me. I'm fine with that. Ross has put a video about why Shane McMahon's Rumble was the best Rumble in recent memory. They
Yep.
should all watch on the channel.
Him
And
trying to get himself to win, and then his entrance getting messed up, and then him getting fired by his own dad. It's an interesting story.
I thought the bit where you were crying, going, he could have won. He could have main evented Mania. I thought it was a really touching moment. You were able to make
That's
yourself
where my
cry.
real disdain came in for Shane. Just the disappointment of my hero not winning the Rumble.
I don't know why I did it in a Quentin Tarantino voice, but
I certainly did not.
but it makes sense now. What you said there's some stuff in the podcast.
God.
And me and Tom will not be returning for the Cultaholic Classic SmackDown review this week because Tom was on holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you say that. He's still bloody working every day, isn't he?
Nothing can stop that man. Like horse tranquilizers, he's sticking out the back and he'd still be working on something. Bloody hell. But thank you very much. This has been Joe. This has been Ross. I've been Maffew. Thank you very much to the Hazy Rat.
Yes.
And
Yes,
now we're
Ossett
gonna-
Brewery in the description, Joel, isn't it, Joel?
Correct. It is.
Yes.
Just look. I bet it is.
Remember to send you the
down
link.
there.
Yeah. And now we're going to point behind us and say, look, it's the WrestleMania sign. 1, 2, 3. Look, it's the WrestleMania sign.
There it is.
Babies in the top corner. Never noticed the babies in the top corner. Isn't
What?
that nice?
Babies.
Yeah. We're looking at you.
Baby thumbnails.
Oh, God, it all makes sense.